Here we go, and we should be live once again. Let's see. Yo, Noodle Doodle, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. We are back streaming once again. Now, I know we were live earlier for a while, and we finished playing the Indigo Disc. We finished all, like, the new content for this game, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, I personally really enjoyed it, and I'm like, man, there was one Pokemon in that stood out to me so much. I'm like, I want to get the shiny of that thing so bad. It's Hydrapple. Now, when we first saw, I mean, like, Appleton, it was, like, a popular Pokemon before, but then, like, I felt Dipplin really took its popularity to the next level, because Appleton isn't from Gen 9. It was Appleton, Appleton, and the one that looks like the apple core that was, like, all eaten up. I don't know the name of that one. Flapple. Flapple's what the name of it is, if I'm not mistaken. Those are from Galar. That's the name of the last one, Gen 8. And a lot of people liked them, but they weren't, like, super popular. I thought they were cool because it was, like, any dragon type I'm going to like. And I liked them. I didn't love them, though. Then Dipplin came out. Everyone loved Dipplin. They really liked the shiny of it because, I mean, it's got a cool shiny. It's, like, all gold and stuff. But I don't know what it was. Just, like, for me, it just wasn't, like, it wasn't something I was like, oh, my God, that thing's so cool. Although, to a lot of people, that was, like, something that was, oh, my gosh, it's really cool. Then I saw Hydrapple, which was released with the Indigo Disc. And once again, for context, Dipplin was released with the Teal Mask, the first DLC back in September. Now in December, the second DLC, we got Hydrapple, the evolution to Dipplin. And I think Hydrapple is so cool. It's huge. Kieran had it as his ace Pokemon at the end of the game. It's got the one, like, Hydra head sticking out, and then it's got 4 other ones that, like, burst out when it attacks. It looks so awesome. Its shiny's awesome as well. So what we're going to be doing here today is shiny hunting that. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't even know the best course of action to take to shiny hunt this thing. I mean, I don't even know, like, where we should go. Obviously, you can see Dipplins and stuff spawning here in the apple orchard area. Although, I do believe that the Tang Tree Thicket is, like, the best place to shiny hunt these things. Also, too, for a sandwich, I mean, guys, we're out of Herba Mystica. We don't got any Herba Mystica. So, we're just going to be doing normal sandwiches. So I got to figure out, you know what? Should we do the Frigaback sandwiches? Because it's dragon. There's only dragon over here. Look at that. Look at that thing running over here. You know what? Yeah. No, I accidentally clicked connect to the internet. Now I have to sit here and wait. Grinding Teal Mask before I go to Blueberry. Still haven't done it. The Teal Mask was really, really good. I really liked it. I don't need to be online. It was really good. I loved it. It was so much fun. The battling was some of my most favorite battling there's been in a Pokemon game. No. Alright, I'm just gonna go. What was the Dragon Encounter Power 2 sandwich we were using for Frigabacks? We got real good at making it, I remember. Do I have it in my notes? I swear I was writing sandwiches down. Dragon 2. Tomato, avocado, smoked filet, salt. Okay. Okay, let's see if I... Before we go flying over there... Oh, swaddle. Like, not now. Now's not the time. Let's see if I have that thing first. Terapagos is sick, too, by the way. We don't need it, though. I will note, I do like, Ogerpon way better. And if I'm not mistaken, Ogerpon's pretty good in actual, like, battling, so I wonder how good Terapagos will stack up as well. Legendary tab, let's just throw it over there. Let's just pull up with these Pokemon we have. I mean, it's just a shiny hunt. We don't need anything, like, crazy. Yeah, that should be good. And then let's go... You think I can just throw up a picnic right here? Alright, we gotta find somewhere where it'll let me make a picnic. Now, I know the Tang Tree Thicket might be the best spot. I want to start this shiny hunt over here. I'm clicking every wrong button. I want to start over here in the apple orchard. Not enough space. How much space do I need? There we go. Alright. Tomato, avocado, smoked filet, and salt. Surely we have what we need. Make a sandwich. Tomato. You know what? Is Applin even a dragon type? When you get access to new Paradox Mons, like the legendaries, I believe it's post-game. Applin type. Please tell me Applin's a dragon. Grass dragon. Thank the Lord. It's grass dragon. Okay. Can I just make it, you think? Counterpower dragon level 2. Oh, awesome. It just pops up here. We can just make it. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't looked into doing this stuff yet, if I'm being honest, with the post-game stuff. Like, I talked to... We got... This isn't really spoilers, but in the trailer, it showed that there's special snacks to get the legendaries, and we got a snack for one of the legendaries, so we can now go catch one legendary Pokemon. We have... Because you need to get the BP to be able to get the snacks, to then be able to go get the legendaries, and we have one of the snacks right now. We have Suicune, and, we got that, and then I'm done with the DLC so far. Like, that, story-wise, like, there's all the extra post stuff now we still have to go do. Which we will go do for sure. Oh, you know what? I haven't checked the audio yet. Let me make sure the audio is good. Let's see. Can I start? Yeah, it's good to go. It's good to go. The game audio seems a little loud, doesn't it? I feel like I raised it up, though, because it was too quiet. Whatever. Let's just leave it. If you guys think the game audio gets too loud, just let me know and we'll turn it down. Yeah, man. Archaludon really does look like a staple remover. I can't even deny that. I love Archaludon so much. It's a staple remover. Oh, so now we should just be seeing... Oh, wow, look, we got 2 on the first tree. I hope we get it over here. Like, yeah, we can go to the Tang Tree Thicket, but we gotta find the shiny apple in the apple orchard, right? So what we're looking for is a green one. I don't want to be zoomed out. I want to be zoomed in so it's easier to see. Like, see, there's one hanging in the tree. That's not... That's a swaddle crawling around, right? That wasn't a shiny one. That's a swat. Yeah, it was another swaddle. Or you know what? Maybe we spend... You know, if it's bad over here, we'll leave. Because, like, every video I watched of people shiny hunting this, because I did some research beforehand. All the videos I was watching, people were going over to, the Tang Tree Thicket. Nobody was doing it over here. Everyone's thumbnail was over here, but no one was actually over here. I'm like, well, come on now. If you're putting it in the thumbnail, you got to be over here. You're going to be on Fraud Watch. Imagine we find this one crazy fast. These guys are little, too. You got to, like, closely look at every tree. It's hard to just... I mean, you might just miss the normal ones. Let alone the shiny of them. We got the dragon sandwich, though, so that should help. I'm hyped to get this shiny Hydrapple, though. Like, because seriously, like, I didn't really get the hype around Dipplin. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Dude, I get the hype for Hydrapple. That thing is awesome. Hydrapple's so cool. Honestly, you know what? Here's a question. Since they're both like the Hydra Pokemon. Hydreigon or Hydrapple? Which is better? Man, you guys know I don't really like Hydreigon that much. I mean, it's fine. But, like, it's not something I'm looking at as like, oh my god, that's one of the best Pokemon there are. Noodle Doodle, you said Hydrapple? Honestly, low-key, I might be Team Hydrapple as well. Over Hydreigon. Which is crazy to think. I mean, both have good shinies. I'll note that. You know, I might like Hydrapple over Hydreigon, too. I have no idea if Hydrapple's worth anything in actual battling. Yeah, Kieran had one as his ace on his team, but, like, that doesn't really mean much. Was that one over there? No. Here's the problem. Occasionally, you'll get these leaves on here, on the trees, that are like a light green, and it looks like what would be a shiny Applin. Although it is most definitely not. Like, see, you see the flash of light green in there? No, no. Sorry if you hear the dog barking. He's an idiot. No, no. Let's see. Hydreigon's a close second. Hydreigon, like, I think we explained this in the pseudo tier list, because I figured out why I don't like Hydreigon that much. Hydreigon doesn't have front legs, which makes it look a little off. Like, give Hydreigon front legs, I think I'd like it better. But it just has those, like, heads for hands. Which is fine. But it's not, like... It's not one of my favorites. It has a good shiny, though. And Hydreigon's wings are kind of weird, too. It has 6 of them, but they're all just kind of, like, hanging there. They're not really, like, cool. You know what I mean? Like, look, these bright green leaves, they keep throwing me off. Maybe we go to the Tang Tree Thicket here in a bit, because honestly, we're not even seeing too many of them. Like, I mean, I was running around at the end of the stream yesterday, and we were seeing, like, about, I feel like, the same amount of these guys. All the videos I watched, though, everyone makes it seem like shiny hunting this thing isn't that hard. Which, I mean, I don't want to start saying that, because with our luck, it'll take me forever. If I'd be a gym leader, I'd want to be a dragon one. I might do that. I might do it like a stream like that, where, like, I make, like, a gym team, and you guys try to battle me. Because, like, I was thinking which type I would do. It'd be either dragon or it would be steel. One of those two. Because steel I'd have, without a doubt, Metagross and our Chaludon. But I was thinking outside of that, there's no other steel-type Pokemon that I, like, love. That I'm like, oh my god, this is my favorite Pokemon ever. Dragon, though? I mean, give me Dragapult. Give me Dragapult, Duraludon. Goodra. Like, you gotta be, you're limited, though. There's only 6 Mons. That's 3 right there. No legendaries as well. I'm thinking, should I put Dragonite in there? Definitely. Oh, Baxcalibur, too. I mean, if you're, Kingdra. I feel like Dragonite has to be there, right? Obviously, Charizard, Terra Dragon is in there. No doubt. That's my Terra Pokemon. I was thinking something that would be cool, too. So one thing I really liked doing in Gen 7 OU on Showdown was Mega T-Tar with Dragon Dance. Now imagine Terra Dragon T-Tar with Dragon Dance. I think that'd be cool, too. Have that on the team. But then Steel type, you could pull up with, like, Lucario, Scizor, or Chaludon, Metagross. I mean, you could throw Aggron in there. You could throw Steelix in there. Aegislash. Oh my gosh, Aegislash would have to be in there, right? And then you could, like, pick one that... What I think is cool is, like, I'd pick one, like the gyms in this game. I would have one Pokemon that isn't of the type, but I terrestrialize that Pokemon to the type of the gym. I think that'd be cool. We should do that. I should do a stream like that. I make the gym leaders. Or I make an Elite Four. Not gym, I do, like, Elite Four. I make my own Elite Four with the teams. Let's do that. One's going to be Dragon. One's going to be Steel. I have no idea the other types. I really like Ghost. I like dark. Ground, rock. Flying would be a good shout, too. I'll let you guys know, if I did flying, my Terra Pokemon would be Metagross with a flying Terra type for sure. I like doing that because everyone always gave Metagross the balloon for the, its item in, Gen 7OU, I remember, to make it immune to, ground type attacks for one turn. And now you can just do Terra Flying, so it's permanently immune to ground type attacks. But I was wondering which would be better for Metagross. Terra Flying, make it completely immune to ground and no longer weak to fire. Or do you go Terra Ground, resist fire, and then also, you're not... Would you resist? See, I'm not the best with these type things. Would you then resist? Ground is what? Do you resist your own type? Or is it just neutral damage? Because I know you resist something you're super effective against. Yo, Mayo, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Doing double stream today. Streamed earlier, finished Indigo Disc. And I want to try to get this shiny Hydrapple so bad. I'm like, you know what? Let's do another stream. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I was watching a bunch of videos. Every single person I saw, all the thumbnail and everything is in the apple orchard here. But then when they're actually shiny hunting it, they're off in the Tang Tree Thicket. How do you check the time on the sandwich again? Uh-oh, can you... How do you check the sandwiches if... This thing's here? Oh, switch view. There we go. 19 minutes in. All right, in 4 minutes, we'll go over to the Tang Tree Thicket. Rest. We were talking about making teams. I'm going to make it Elite Four. My own Elite Four. I'm going to make 4 types. One's dragon, one's steel. The dragon team I already know. Hydrapple, Goodra, Dragapult, or Chaludon, Charizard. How many was that? Charizard, Dragapult, Duraludon, Goodra, Hydrapple. We need one more. Do I have anything in this game already I'd want to use? We could do Hydreigon, we could do Komodo, Baxcalibur. Oh, Roaring Moon. I should do Roaring Moon for that. Garchomp as well. No, I should do Roaring Moon. Only 40 miles away from Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire. I think I might do that for... Oh, see? There's so much stuff to do now. No, you know what? I think I want to go back. I want to continue the Nuzlocke on Sunday. No stream tomorrow. But I'm going to do the Nuzlocke on Sunday. And then I think Monday's stream, I'll start catching all the stuff. Because that'll probably take a while. You need to almost completely complete the blueberry decks to get them? Alright, you know what? Let's head on over now. 200 registered in the blueberry decks? Oh my lord. I don't even think I have 200 in my normal decks. 200? How many are there total? You're at 160? We're not going to have enough room in the box. How many are we at right now? only have 187 in my normal Pokedex. Oh, Lord. See, this is the thing I'm the worst at in these normal games. Just straight up catching the Mons. Alright, we're in the Tangtree Thicket. Where are the Applins? Yo, there isn't a single one. My sandwich is still going, right? Nah. Is there like a specific spot? Oh, it's in the trees. I was watching a video of someone, they had them on the ground. I saw a video, they were shiny hunting them, they were all over the ground. Oh yeah, look, there's one on the tree right there. How do you get them to spawn on the ground? Look, I was all proud of myself. I'm like, I did research before, I'll be good to go. I have no idea what's going on. Love the mythical. Who's the mythical? Tropicos is the third legendary, right? Man, this shiny hunt's kind of hard. Oh, that's the mythical? I saw what it was. It had good stats. It had a base stat total of 600. That's the poison. Ghost poison, right? Yeah, it was the same as Gengar. Might be your favorite Mon. I'd have to get a better look at it if I'm declaring something like that. I mean, I saw it. It seems fine. Yeah, how do you get that thing? That's what you're hoping to be the new Tapu? I bet it'll give us a new Tapu if we get a Lola remix eventually. We're a ways out from that, though. Oh, it's locked. Oh, well, I mean, I guess they gotta save something. Makes sense that they don't just release absolutely everything right now. We have enough right now. I'm not complaining. It seems like it's good, though. Base stat total of 600? It's like a pseudo-legendary. I mean, Applin is a dragon type, right? I'm not crazy. Go to Kitakami. You can see it? Oh, I'll do that once the sandwich is out, I'll go do that. It is a dragon type, right? I have a dragon and counter power 2 sandwich going. There's barely any. I feel like the amount spawning are just like what would be the normal amount. Greedent, just go away now at this point. There's a pine co up in that tree. Do you like the Terrakion Paradox? Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Entei, I think's cool. Terrakion's kind of mid. I mean, to be fair, though, normal Terrakion's kind of mid as well. Kind of surprised the Walking Wake's I feel the furthest from the normal ones for the Johto trio. I'd say Terrakion's furthest from the normal one for the Swords of Justice, because, I mean, Cobalion and Virizion are literally just the exact same thing, just as a robot. The home sprite made it look like it had buck teeth, so he called it a Bidoof fusion. Hey, maybe that's the past Bidoof secretly. How many stars is that? Oh, 5. Is there really no way to get these things to spawn on the ground? Dude, I was watching a video of someone. They were running around. They were on the ground. Have you used flight yet? Oh, you know what? I have not. Oh, I just did right there. Oh my god, a Rangaroo's in the tree! Look at him. He's all the way up there. Can I go into the Team Star base without getting, like, a disgusting amount of dialogue? Well, you know what? Actually, the better question is, do Pokemon even spawn in here? Oh, rare candy. It appears as if the answer would be no. Oh, only way they're on the ground is an outbreak. Okay, thank you. Alright, so now we have to get a Dipplin outbreak. Which, is that even possible right now? Are the Dipplin outbreaks only in... Oh, wow, the game's so laggy over here. Are they only in the Tangtree Thicket? Like, do I have to look all over the map for them? Or will they only be in here? That's good to know. Thank you. Looking for the green apple. Here's a good question. What's your favorite kind of oh, they can be anywhere? What's your favorite kind of apple? For me, you know what? I just like a red apple. Would you look who it is? 5-star Dialga raid. It's only 5 stars. This is easy. Should we do this? You guys want to do this? I'll do it right now. Let me go online. Let's do this. I mean, I wonder how difficult it'll be. Does Azumarill have Play Rough or something? Play Rough, it does. Alright, I'm going to pull up with Azumarill. Alright, let's do this. Change your Pokemon. Not Ogerpon. Azumarill. Challenge as a group. Invite friends with link code. There we go. T4T131. I'm surprised it's only 5 stars. I thought these were normally more. Aren't these legendaries normally like 7-star raids? Like Mewtwo was 7, right? Oh, Mayo, I like your picture. All right, you ready? All ready to go. Yeah, sorry, you can hear the dog barking. Every time someone comes home, he starts going crazy. All right, let's see. Was not expecting to do a Dialga raid, but here we are. Wonder how I mean, it's only 5-star. I will admit, for how much I hate on Dialga, it's got a cool cry. Beep la boop. Okay, we have a decent team. Terapagos. Dialga's setting up the trick room. Play rough. Here we go. Okay, Beep la boop set up light screen. Steel beam. Oh, wait. I'm a fairy type. Oh, shoot. I forgot it's steel. That's my bad. Oh, I should have used Charizard. Yo, if we lose, we'll do it again. Fighting and ground. Oh, I'm so stupid. We have superpower, though. I can use this. Fire Blast. I can eat that easily. Damn, Mayo, your guy's still on pretty much full health. Alright, put the shield up. Does this one have 2 shields? Play rough Dialga. Does nothing Terapagos? Maybe I use Terapagos. We give it like a ground move. You give it Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, I'm doing nothing to it. Well, no, it's pure Dragon, right? Because of the... It's Dragon Terra. Never mind, so Fairy should be fine. Uh-oh. I'm at a disadvantage, actually, by going Terastallizing. They're doing nothing to this thing. There you go, Mayo Terastallize with Terapagos. Please, Terapagos, do a lot of damage. All right, we're on pace with the timer. Like, I feel like the AIs we have are actually doing stuff. Normally the AIs when I battle don't do much. All right, I'm gonna do a heal cheer. Oh, someone else just did one. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep spamming play rough then. Like, we have a Haxorus. That's huge. I will admit, for how much I hate on Dialga, it looks sick with that Dragon Terra hat. Because the wings on the dragon hat match with the spine thing on it, the crest on its back so well. Now, it doesn't have another shield, does it? Hopefully not. If it doesn't, we're cooking here. The Terra Storm does a lot. Well, we gotta heal him up, because I'm gonna do a heal thing. We don't want Beep de la Boop to die. Got kicked from the raid? That's not good, man. You're the one doing all the damage. I'm out of play roughs. We had it beat, too. Just spam Aqua Tail, I guess. Oh, no, your guy's still attacking. Dude, this is gonna come down to the wire. Okay, Aqua Tail actually did a decent amount. Thing is, Beep de la Boop's gonna die. Yo, Tomato, thank you for tuning in. We were shiny hunting Applin, but then we saw this Dialga raid. We're like, might as well do it, because I always forget to do these. Dude, it's gonna, like, we're neck and neck with the timer right now. I do hate Dialga, but I'm like, might as well do the raid. Maybe we get an Urban Mystic cut to use for the shiny hunt here. Not very effective. See, the timer's speeding up. Beep de la Boop. Now's not the time for a light screen. Alright, we almost got Dialga down. We'll do it again. Oh, I'm burned. No way the burn did 16 damage to me. I hate you, Dialga. See, I hate Dialga. Let's do it again. Let's run it back then. Mayor, let's do it again. I don't know why Azumarill was doing no damage to it. Normally, Azumarill's will... I'll use my Terapagos, too. What moves does mine have? It's a normal type. No, I'm gonna just stay with... Oh, Fairy Azumarill. There's no way I have enough Fairy Terra Shards. B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, I have 22. Here's the question. Can Terapagos learn a fairy move? Okay, let's check my fairy moves. What's a good fairy move? Draining Kiss? Oh, we should do this. Like, do I have Play Rough? I do. Can't learn Play Rough. Where's Draining Kiss? Well, we can't learn that either. Alright, you want to just run it back then? What level is that thing? Only 61? Now, yeah, I'm gonna go with Azumarill again. So if I do let anyone join, can you join? Can't join if you let anyone. Okay, I'll just do this then. WC 5K H9. If anyone wants to join. There's like a billion Pokemon. What? Fans? Like people playing the game? Alright, let's run it back. We got this. We got it this time. We'll cook them. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got a Sylveon this time. That's big. Chase with the Sylveon. And Kylie has a Tauros with Intimidate. Why did it do so much now? Last time it Play Rough, it did nothing. That time it did a ton. Look how much damage we're doing now. How's he dodging an attack with 100 accuracy? That Sylveon dying might be a problem. Taurus is gonna die too. Steel Beam's... I mean, it's doing a decent amount to me. I keep dodging the attacks. How is it just losing chunks of health like that? That's what I honestly don't get. That did a lot to me right there. Almost down with the shield. Alright, I'm on 6 health. There's no way. How come those last two just did so much to me all of a sudden? There, Dialga lost his stance. Removed all negative effects from itself. I just died there. Oh my god, why the time dropped so much? I had one time and it almost completely, it cuts the timer in half. You know what? I haven't terrestrialized once. Maybe I should have terrestrialized earlier. I didn't even think about that. Is Dialga making my cannon event? Why am I getting kicked? It's because Dialga sucks. Yeah, I don't think we're beating this. Like, why is the timer dropping so fast, dude? Like, you see I was like going. Like, it wasn't doing that the entire time. Then when you get to the end, it just starts rapidly dropping like crazy. Oh my god. Change your Pokemon. Azumarill. You know what? I'm gonna do... I want to see if I can get a full lobby with the let anyone join. Let's see. Oh, someone joined right away. Oh, there's someone else. Oh, wow. It filled up instantly. We have a fairy. Oh, someone left. Osbin with a kilowatt roll. Osbin, you better change your mind. Kilowattrel, I mean, spoiler alert, isn't doing a lot of damage to this thing. There we go in the zoom roll. That's what I like to see. All right, 3 fairies and then a fighting type. Change to ice. I mean, Chin Pao's going to get ran through by Steel Beam or whatever the move was. There we go, another Azumarill. Oh, let's go. Start raid battle. Let's go. We might beat it this time. Sorry, Mayo. I don't know why you keep getting kicked. But I'm not going to win it by myself. See, Mayo, now you have a reason to hate Dialga with me. We can hate Dialga together. I was thinking of releasing him when I caught him, but I don't think I'm gonna, because I already did that to the one in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. This guy's got a shiny Azumarill. Spirit Break. They're throwing up belly drums and stuff. I'm gonna heal them up. If they're doing belly drum, they'll do more damage than me. No way that guy died already. Alright, I healed you idiots up. Now you can attack. Dude, the timer's cut in half already. I hate these raids so much. These raids are so stupid. Dude, this guy just keeps getting one-tapped. I hate Dialga so much. I hate Dialga. Look, now the Grimmsnarl is just going to come back out, just get one-tapped once again. I need to heal him. He got one-tapped. Dude, this Grimmsnarl's gotten one-tapped every time! I'm barely hanging on. Alright, these guys better deal big boy damage right here. Yeah, there isn't much time left. I can see that. The timer's just up. Like, dude, like, it's telling us we have time left, and then it just ends. Like, these raids are the worst mechanic that's ever been in a Pokemon game. I dislike these raids more than I dislike the throwing mechanic in Let's Go. Like, dude, I don't get how, like, I see other streams of people doing these things, like, we're grinding raids, and they just do these for hours. It's like, I don't get it. It's like, how do you sit there and do these? These are so bad. This is, Dialga's the worst legendary there is. Dialga is the worst legendary there is. I hate Dialga. Like, what? It broke my game. I'm not doing anymore. Dialga, you are the worst legendary there is. Yo, Mayo, you have a dragon or... Could we? You want to? You have a dragon Herba Mystica? I'll do that. Let's do it. Okay, let me know how to join. You have to give me the code. Golden Cooper, thank you for tuning in, by the way. I appreciate it. Can't ride. There we go. Is the only way to get one of these in a mass outbreak? I'm gonna do it over here. I don't like Tang Tree Thicket. Tang Tree Thicket's high-key mid. It's not, like, I don't like that place that much. Going into the game, I'm like, oh, this area is awesome. Actually walking around in there, it sucks. Union Circle code. Alright, I have to figure out how to join. Poke Portal. Union Circle. Join a group. Yes. B9SB. B9SB. RF. Where am I flying to? Look, I got my outfit on I put on the outfit for the shiny hunt. So I think I have to take part in the sandwich. Where are we going to go make the sandwich? I have to follow you. I don't think you can do picnics here, can you? Mayo, you got to set up the picnic. Yes, I'll join in. Oh my god, who's already got the shiny Hydrapple? Like, look how sick that thing is, dude. It's massive. Look at the shiny Archaludon. Boy, you're making a sandwich already. Hydrapple's so cool. That might be my favorite Pokemon from this DLC. Flygon's massive, too. That's the cool thing about these picnics. You get to see how big everything is. Oh my god, you actually did get a shiny Archaludon. Now I like shiny Hydrapple. Are any of my Pokemon out here? Yeah, it didn't let me join. It said you were already making it. Hydrapple's so cool. Look at this guy. Look at Hydrapple. It's massive. Then shiny Fluttermane. I have one of those. There's Koraidon. Then Archaludon. Archaludon's so cool too. The shiny of that. At least in the stream, we get to see a shiny Hydrapple. It's not mine, but we get to see one. Oh, look, he's moving around. Oh, Hydrapple left. I don't have it. Yo, how did Alexander do it? When we did it with him, it worked right away. Yeah, it didn't work. Whoa. Yeah, so it didn't work for me. How do you leave the Union Circle? Oh, leave your group. Yes, leave the group. Oh, that thing was when you took control of Flygon. Oh, okay. I haven't done that yet. Excuse me. All right, I'll make a sandwich of my own. The sandwich we've made far too many times now at this point. Look at Fatty fell over right away and started sleeping. I need salt. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Then we gotta go buy salt. But the hardest part is figuring out how to get there, how to find the right store to get the salt. Let's buy some more tomato. No, I'm good. Try to find some salt. We have enough avocado. Have enough smoked filet. Oh god, you've got to be kidding me. Salt, there we go. Thank God. There we go. Bunch of salt, we're good to go. Let's go up here. Loyalty Plaza. That's Inosuke on the thing. I don't care what anyone says. That's Inosuke with the boar's mask from Demon Slayer. Make a sandwich. Great avocado sandwich. Smoked fillet. All right. Now, I'm just going to stay in the Apple Hills. I don't like the Tang Tree thicket over there. Let's run this sandwich now and see what we can find. Pack up and go, yes. And off we go. Put Terapagos away, don't need him. Disconnect from the internet. All right. Yeah, I don't like the Tang Tree thicket very much. I mean, it's just not somewhere I think is very... Like, the concept behind it's cool, but, like, actually in there, like, I didn't like it very much. I'd much rather run around here. Like, they're only on the painted trees, too, in there. Here they could be on any tree. It might be a little harder to see them, but we just gotta keep our eyes peeled. Last turn before you fight the Dragon Elite 4 member. Dude, when it first told me you only can use Pokemon you've caught there, I'm like, there's no way. But then that was only for, like, the battles beforehand, which we were fine. I had Metagross and Duraludon, and we just ran through them. I hadn't even evolved our Chaludon yet. I then went and evolved to our Chaludon after we beat the last person. And then before we went to battle Drayton. So we did have our Chaludon for the battle against Drayton. I don't recall if we used him, though. I think we might... Actually, no, I think the two Pokemon we had out at the end were Charizard and our Chaludon, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Look out for Fomantis. Look at that apple. It's got a hole in it. It's all rotten. They gotta go pick these. They're leaving rotten apples just laying out on the trees. Who's that? Oh, Spinarak. So, do you guys think we're not getting anything else then for these games? So this was the end. Scarlet and Violet. the 2 DLCs, I mean, I'm not complaining about the DLCs whatsoever. Both of them were really good. Now, a lot of people I feel hated on these games at the start, people are gonna, no matter what, people hate on the Pokemon games. And the thing I find the funniest about that is, the number one thing people complain about is when the Pokemon games are announced and they say, there's no national dex. Which, I mean, I'm fine with. People are like, we have all of these Pokemon? We can't use them all? What are Pokemon doing? Like, they get so worked up. It's like, calm down. They're gonna give us all the ones we want. I mean, we're eventually gonna get all the starters. We're gonna get all the pseudo-legendaries. We're gonna get all the legendaries. We're gonna get everything we actually want. It just gets released staggered throughout the game. Like, the lifetime of the game. Lifetime being between the release of Scarlet and Violet and the release of the next gen. Like, we get them all. Just takes a little bit. Which, I mean, honestly, like, VGC, I'm new to following, so I don't know how it works. But, like, if there was a national dex off rip, would it just be, like, the regulation for VGC? Like, how would it change? Would it just be everything at the whole time? Because I know, like, this is the first generation of Pokemon where I'm following through from beginning to end with, like, the VGC series. And, I mean, off the start, Paradoxes weren't allowed. Then Paradoxes became allowed. And then the DLC came out. We had a new regulation. Then I assume there's regulation. We had E. Is it F then? The next one? Regulation F will be out now with this DLC. Like, is that how that works? But, like, if there's no Pokemon being released as the game's out, like, how are they going to change that? And then, too, like, if all the Pokemon were out at the start, like, where would be the excitement and all this stuff getting released during the game? Like, the Terra, like, there's the Terra Raid events for all these starters and legendaries and stuff. Like, it's fun. Like, when that Charizard one came out, I was so hyped. Now, I will admit, I wanted to do some other ones. Like, I wanted to do Greninja, Decidueye, Hisuian Typhlosion, but, I mean, I missed them all. The only one we've done so far, or only ones we've done were Charizard and Mewtwo. But, like, the fact that they get released like that, I think is so cool. Like, there's so much hype around it. And they're fun. I mean, like, when you actually beat them, they're fun to do. But, again, I was just saying, like, the mechanics of the... So, I should say this. They're not fun to actually, like, physically do. It's the stuff around doing them's fun. Like, the mechanics of the raids, I think, are atrocious. I hate them so much. But, actually, like, doing the raid... I mean, like, the getting ready for it, having the Pokemon after, like, getting people to do it together, like, that part of it's fun. Like, the stream we did when we did the Mewtwo raids, that was one of my favorite streams I've ever done. That was so much fun. Maybe the real hidden treasure of Area Zero was the friends we made along the way. I mean, you could say that. I'm cool with Terapagos. That thing's cool. And it's got the Terra type that's pretty much every type. Oh. But I mean, like, again, if they release everything off the start, I don't think it'd be as fun. Because look at this DLC right here. What was one of the best things about the DLC? Every starter's available now. Thank you, thank you. Every starter's available now. Like, that's so cool. Like, now you have to do stuff to get them. They're not just there. So it forces you to play the game, which some people might be upset about. I have to play the game to get the stuff I want? Yeah, that's how games work. But, like, I think it's cool. I like it. We'll be grinding that BP to get the, unlock the starter so we can shiny hunt Rowlet and Litten. Those are the first two I want to do. I want a shiny Incineroar and I want a shiny Decidueye. And as I've realized, dude, I really like the Alolan starters. I didn't like them that much at first. Obviously, Decidueye grew on me a lot from Unite. And Rowlet because of the anime. But Incineroar as well. I really like Incineroar too. And it has an awesome, awesome shiny. Primarina is just the one that I'm like, meh. I really don't care about it. Sobble's another one I want. Yeah, Mayo, that is another one. Because I love Shiny Inteleon. That was my starter in Sword and Shield. Sobble. And in the team I made on, I told you guys, like, the best team I ever had for, like, not VGC, for, Showdown in OU singles. Gen 8 OU, my Sword and Shield team. The Gala Gods is what I called them. It was insane. That was the best team I ever made. Then I actually used it when I ended up... So, like, I played Showdown and stuff. But I didn't play Sword and Shield till the summer before... When did I play Sword and Shield? It wasn't last summer, but the summer before. So, summer 2022. Right, the summer before this game came out, Scarlet and Violet, is when I played Sword and Shield for the first time. And I just assembled my team I had on Showdown. I mean, I transferred over a Snorlax from Pokemon Home. I caught a I had a Snorlax in Pokemon Go, transferred it to Home, transferred it to Sword and Shield, and got it from the start. It was like level 5, and I used it as like my starter, you could say. I did use Sobble as well, but I wanted to have that because I wanted to play through this Gigantamax Snorlax. I wanted to do so bad, so that was so much fun doing that. But the team was the OG Elemental Lax that could Gigantamax. Inteleon, a shiny one on Showdown. I didn't have the shiny one in the game, obviously. I had Galarian Slowking, Dragapult Duraludon, Leek Lord, which is Surfetched. Yeah, Surfetched. And who else? Elemental Lax, Inteleon, the 2 dragons, the Leek Lord. Oh, and Slowking. You know, that's all of them. And then on Showdown, I eventually dropped someone for Galarian Zapdos. That Galarian Zapdos was so OP. I don't remember what I had on it. I don't remember if it was Choice Scarf or Choice Band. But you just spam, you lead with that thing in singles and just spam Brave Bird. Dude, that thing is dropping nearly everything it goes against. You catch someone, like, I caught so many people off guard with that and just smoked, like, ran through their first 2.5 Pokemon like it was nothing. I say 2.5 because eventually they'd throw something out that I couldn't one-tap, and Brave Bird was already nuking my health from just using the move. So it eventually died. Wasn't sweeping anything, but always set me up great at the start. I'm trying to remember who I swapped it out for. I can look right now. Dude, why are there all these Bellsprouts? Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, so I see the Snorlax, Galarian, Slowking, Duraludon, Leek Lord, Dragapult, and Inteleon. But I had a better one. Oh, the all-Galar one. Okay, so I just dropped Snorlax. So it was Inteleon, Dragapult, Leek Lord, Duraludon, Galarian, Slowking, Zapdos. Galarian Zapdos. That was the team. Yeah, the Galarian Zapdos was cracked. That thing was so much fun to use. Dude, I should check what the items. What were the items I had on it? Dude, Showdown's, like, loading really bad for me. Oh, you know what really pissed me off? We never got to fuse Legendary Dogs and Swords of Justice. I mean... Well, after talking to Sada, the start menu is different. It was when we logged back in. Is it permanently like that? You better not have lost that music. Because it wasn't playing it when we did it earlier. Why isn't Showdown loading for me? Is Showdown down? Showdown! Can't be down. Man, I guess we'll never know. I'll have to update you guys once I do the Showdown stream. Yeah, you guys are gonna get mollywopped in that Showdown stream, let me tell you. Yeah, it's just connecting. I can't get into Showdown. Oh wait, no, it just, of course. As I'm clicking the X out button, it loads in. There we go. Team Builder. Galler. Choice Band, Defiant, Close Combat, Max Speed, Max Attack, plus Speed Nature. Close Combat Bravebird. That thing absolutely destroyed nearly everything it went up against first turn out. It was a monster. An absolute monster. It was so good. When are we getting Showdown streams? So I'm actually going to get a PC tomorrow. So then I'll set it up and everything tomorrow. Probably maybe like in a week or two. Because obviously I don't want to jump over to do those yet. I want to finish the before we start doing other stuff like that. I do want to finish the Nuzlocke, the shiny Nuzlocke. Most definitely want to do that. The shiny Nuzlocke is just too much fun. I gotta keep doing that. I mean, we could get a shiny Groudon if we win that. For each new DLC, you get another box of shinies. No, I was saying we should continue the Nuzlocke into the DLCs. Like, I'm not gonna... If, like, obviously, like, the deal wasn't if we had to beat the new DLC. Like, that'd be hard. But once we beat this, like, I think it'd be fun to try to beat the other ones. I mean, we'll have a Groudon, dude. If we win, if we win. That's so sick. Shout out Alexander giving us the shiny Groudon of that thing. I can't wait till we use that. And shout out Mayo for giving us Mayo. That thing's just, I mean, the most unexpected star of the Nuzlocke is Mayo so far. I literally ranked Oshawott at the very bottom of the starter tier list. The lowest one on there. I said, this is my least favorite starter. Shout out Mayo for giving Mayo. Exactly. And the Charaptor spam in the chat. Dude, it was just, it clutched up. And I swear up and down, when I sent Mayo out, the Oshawott, in that first gym battle, I thought to myself, which Pokemon would I be cool with dying right here? I'm like, Mayo, you're going to go out. You will die, but we will be able to win because of it. I'm like, Mayo is being sacrificed right here. Full intention of losing Mayo in that gym battle. Lo and behold, Mayo would clutch up and win us not only that gym battle, but multiple gym battle, team star battles, and Titan battles afterwards. It's the MVP right now of the Nuzlocke. And then on the other hand, we have another water starter that I ranked at the very top of the tier list, up in S tier, Froakie, who died as Frogadier towards the beginning of the Nuzlocke. Then we have that little otter, Oshawott, Mayo, just balling. Excuse me. So once again, shout out Mayo for giving us Mayo. Ninja's death was your fault. Why was it my fault? I'm not... You think I was trying to lose out on getting a shiny Greninja for the Nuzlocke? You know how sick that would have looked in the thumbnails? If I'm being honest, I don't even remember how it died. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, yeah. No, that wasn't my fault. Yeah, I can't even deny that. It wasn't on purpose, though. Yeah, I was going to heal, but I double-clicked the... Yeah. Yeah, I remember. That was 100% my fault. Doing the, I'm thinking of what the Nuzlocke would be like in the Indigo Disc. That would be hard, dude. Because they actually have competitive teams. Maybe not competitive teams, but like teams that are built to work together. Does that make sense? Like, for instance, I mean, the Executor on Crispin's team, it just like shut down my team completely. An Executor literally made it to where it was nearly impossible to beat that for me. That Executor with Harvest, like that was so OP. Because the thing is with the Harvest, I could get an attack off and it'd bring it down to the yellow. But then it uses its berry and it eats up the berry. And then it uses Harvest and gets another berry. And I didn't have a Pokemon or an attack that could one-tap it. So this thing just kept healing and healing. And oh, I thought that was a shiny right there. Those leaves right there I thought was a shiny. And it would just keep healing and healing and healing and healing. And then just nothing, like, the only way to take it out, I had to hit it twice. And the thing is, it wasn't like hit it twice once and it's good. No, I had to hit it twice like 3 times. Because, like, it would keep using the berry, but it would go down just the littlest bit. Eventually to where it wasn't, it couldn't heal enough and to where it was enough to, I was doing enough damage to beat it. But that was after a long time. Then you have to think, too, it's got Solar Beam, and he put up Sunny Day with something. So Solar Beam's it's rattling off Solar Beams in one turn, healing up every turn. It's like, that thing was a monster. I might try that on a team. You know what, if I do the Dragon Gym Leader, should I have a Alolan Executor? Does it have Harvest as well? Let me look up Alolan Executor ability. Alolan Executor ability. Why do some Executors have long necks? What about... Executor abilities. Yeah, Harvest has to be the hidden ability, right? Yeah, Harvest is the hidden ability. Alolan Executor. No way Alolan Executor can learn Harvest as well, can it? If Alolan Executor can learn Harvest, I might... Oh my god, this says it can. I might try that for the Dragon team. Alolan Executor with Harvest? We should do that. So that's the team then. We do have 2 Grass Dragons, though, which might be a problem. Alolan Executor. Hydrapple. Charizard. Terra Dragon. Goodra or Chaludon. Dragapult. I like that team. We have a Steel Dragon. We have a Ghost Dragon. Just a pure Dragon in Goodra. 2 Grass Dragons, which I don't really like. And the Steel Dragon, so we're kind of weak to fire. Yeah, that's actually really weak to fire. Half the team's weak to fire. Plus, dragons aren't good against fairy or ice, so that team's destined to get just smacked around. So let's do some thinking then. What counters fire? Ground. What also counters fire? Water. Maybe we throw in a Kingdra? Is there a ground fire type? Is there a ground fire type? My Poké knowledge is being put to the test here. I don't believe there is. Ground fire, ground fire. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up, Is there a ground fire Pokemon? I mean, ground and dragon, sorry. Ground dragon Pokemon. Oh, Garchomp. I'm an idiot. Is Garchomp the only one? Obviously, Garchomp. How could I think of Garchomp? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Garchomp, though. Sorry, I'm checking the Pokedex in Pokemon Go. I mean, when in doubt, I always go check Pokemon Go. There's an Azumarill here. Imagine if it was shiny. Pokemon. Let's just check all my dragon types. Oh, Flygon's Dragon Ground. Ooh, I'd be cool with having Flygon on the team. How couldn't I think of these? Flygon and Garchomp, 2 of the most iconic dragon types there are. Oh no. Tarantum's Rock. Ooh, maybe we throw a cheeky Flygon on the team. I like Flygon. Add that ground type. Flygon's the better Garchomp. Garchomp is most definitely better competitively. But in terms of look, I mean, I don't know. Like, Garchomp's... Like, again, I don't love Garchomp. Like, I like it. I've never loved it, though. Flygon is cool, though. That'd be a sick addition to the team, too. So, the locks right now... Goodra, Dragapult, and our Chaludon. Goodra, Dragapult, our Chaludon, and Hydrapple. Those 4. I mean, I'd like to do Donde, because he'd be the Terra Dragon. Who am I kidding? I have to have Charizard on there. Like, that'd be just devastating if I didn't. So then that only leaves that one spot. I mean, I could put Kingdra, Flygon, Salamence I forgot about, Roaring Moon, like I said. Maybe we don't do our Archaludon and Dragapult. Because those are both from Galar. Maybe we just do our Archaludon. Or maybe we don't do our Archaludon and just have our Archaludon on the Dragon team. Or the Steel team. Oh. Maybe we do that. Our Archaludon on the Steel team. And then if we drop our Archaludon, then we bring in the Alolan Executor. And also... See, I feel like we need a water, though. Trying to make the team well-rounded. I mean, Charizard covers a bunch of moves. Fire, don't have to worry about. Flying, fighting, obviously has a dragon move. See, I like our Archaludon, though, because of the electric. We have to think about we'll have two grass types, though. We'll have to think about their weaknesses. I mean, unless Goodra can learn Surf or Scald, which I believe it can. We could just give one of those moves to Goodra. Goodra's a beast. It can handle anything. But then for the Steel team, who do we go with? Oh, you know what? One thing, too. Is there a tournament you can do post-game for this? Like, in the Indigo Disc. Is there a tournament we can go do? That stupid leaf. I thought that was one. There is a tournament? There better be. Maybe we try out one of the teams in that. I feel like they just spawn in the same trees, if I'm being honest. Like, while they're running around we've been doing, I feel like I keep seeing them in the same spots. Not even at 170 with the Blueberry Dex? Man, that's going to be a grind for me. Let's look up Steel types. Oh, the sandwich is up, isn't it? Yeah. What are some good Steel types we could use? 100% lock Archaludon and Metagross. Ooh, Empoleon would be a cool one to have. Steelix, obviously. Scizor, I think, should be on there. Definitely Metagross and Archaludon. See, I mean, maybe Lucario? Oh, Melmetal. See, but Melmetal isn't in this game. Metagross, Archaludon, King Gambit. I guess Lucario. Empoleon has to be on there. Empoleon. And Scizor? Metagross, Archaludon, Empoleon, Scizor, Lucario, and I'm missing one. Who'd I say? King Gambit. Yeah, those 6. That's the Steel team. Those 6 right there. That's a solid team. We got to do that one for the Steel. Alright, picnic. Plenty of ingredients now. Oh, look at our Archaludon. Did he die? Oh, he's sleeping. That's how he sleeps. Wow. Great avocado sandwich. Oh, you can put Aegislash in there, too. Nah, I already have a... I know I have a good Scizor. We have the good Lucario. We have our Charizard and Metagross already. That just leaves I have to get, I have to get an Empoleon. And what was the last one I said? I keep forgetting this last one. Empoleon. The two we have. Lucario and Empoleon. Scizor. Who's that? Oh, King Gambit. We already have King Gambit, too. Oh, we're cooking. So we just need Empoleon. Right? I have Metagross, I have Duraludon, I have King Gambit. I have Scizor. I don't have an Empoleon. I'm trying to play. I can't. Why can't I? Do I not have 6 Pokemon? I just keep tricking myself that I do because I can't think of them now. Metagross? Maybe it's because we've been streaming for like what 8 hours today. Metagross, Duraludon, Empoleon. No, I'll count the ones I have. Metagross, Duraludon, Scizor, Lucario, King Gambit. We have those. And Empoleon's the only one we need. Okay. Yeah, then we just have to go find an Empoleon. Oh my god, look at them all. Look, they're all around the tree. See? How do I get this all the time? There's 5 of them around the tree. How do we get that to happen more often? Look, I keep coming back here. That's how it's always supposed to be. That'd be so much easier shiny hunting if they're just on the ground like that. Next time we do this, though, we'll do a mass outbreak. We'll just time travel for it. I mean, I'd prefer to find it in the tree like this. I think it's cool finding it in the apple orchard. This is just such a cool area of the map. I mean, honestly, I don't even need to catch an Empoleon. We could just transfer one over from Pokemon Home. I think I have a Piplup in Pokemon Home, actually. No, I know I have a Piplup in Pokemon Home. I have each of the starters. We were just in Pokemon Home earlier today. Each of the, Sinnoh starters. Oh my god, we came up with this idea. And we're executing it flawlessly. We already have everything we need. I feel like a lot more are spawning now. Shiny Empoleon is really cool too, though. There was a card in, what set was it? One of the black and white sets. I don't recall specifically which one. It It was one of the ones where it was one of the plasma ones, I believe, where they had the shinies as the secret rares at the end, and there was a shiny Empoleon as one of them. I've always liked shiny Empoleon because of that card. I never had the card myself, but still, it was cool. I also have always liked, there's a shiny Crocodile one too, and there's a shiny Hydreigon. There's a lot of really cool shinies from those. They're cool too, because it's not just like the card shiny, it's like, they're shiny, textured, and in the middle of like the card, there's like the, in like a hollow texture pattern, it's the icon for whatever type it is. They were really cool cards. I never pulled any myself, though. Again, they were the secret rares of a handful of black and white era sets. Like, the ones I know for sure that there were Charizard and Blastoise. Those were the two most valuable ones. There was a Empoleon one, like I said. There was a Superior. There was a Hydreigon. There was a Crocodile. I don't remember what else. Surely there was more. Oh, there was a Dusknoir. Those are all the ones I remember. Dusknoir is an interesting Pokemon. Like, a lot of those... See, I have to be just a Sinnoh hater. I don't know why I am. But, like, a lot of those evolutions we got during Sinnoh. Like, because there's that one section of the Sinnoh decks where it's all just these new evolutions. Like... A lot of them... I thought that was shiny because of that leaf there. A lot of them are cool, but, like... Most of them are kind of like... I just never really liked. For instance, Electivire, amazing. Magmortar, Magmortar's fine. I've never loved it. Mamoswine, Mamoswine's really good. Frostlass, I like Frostlass. I think Frostlass is cool. Dusknoir, I'm like, man, it's okay. Like, I like Dusknoir, but I mean, like, Dusclops I always thought was so cool and iconic as, like, a ghost type. And I just feel Dusknoir is, like, meh. Especially the shinies. Honestly, if the shiny of Dusknoir was all red, I probably would like it more. Like, you go from Duskull, all red shiny. Dusclops, all red shiny. Dusknoir, like, gets a little purple on it. It's like, meh. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the best. But then you have, like, I'm trying to think of the other ones in that area. I should just pull up the decks real quick. Like I said, when in doubt, just pop up the Pokedex on Pokemon Home. A lot of people don't like Frostlass. Frostlass was a good one. I like Frostlass. Yo, Super, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. We're currently shiny hunting Applin. Now, before anyone says anything, I know. The Tang Tree Thicket is, like, the best spot to go. The Tang Tree Thicket is mid. I do not like how that place looks. This place looks way cooler, and the music is way better. So, that's why we're over here. The colors are better. Oh, crap. Lag Tree Thicket? Yeah, exactly. That's... Dude, that's a perfect name for it. The Lag Tree Thicket. Yeah, because it's all laggy in there. Now, that's facts. Yo, Super spitting facts. Lag Tree Thicket. That's what I'm going to call it. Forget the Tang Tree Thicket. No. It's the Lag Tree Thicket. Because it's all it does is lag when you're in there. That's these stupid swaddles on the ground. I see them out of the corner of the thing. I'm like, oh, that's a shiny. Nope. When the Fortnite stream drops, you can do duos or not. We have a while till we do the Fortnite streams. Try swimming. Oh my gosh, dude, when we were doing the Lotad shiny hunt in right, it was right over here actually. We did a Lotad shiny hunt right here in this lake over here. Oh my lord. It started raining. It was like not just raining, it was like storming in the game, so it was like rainy and windy and stuff. Dude, the lag was unreal. It was so bad. And it's not even like the stream was lagging or the connection's bad. It's like, no, it's the game running on the device. Like, Pokemon's literally... these Pokemon games are literally too good for the devices they're on. The Switch can't handle them. And I have the new Switch too, the OLED one. Excuse me. I got it so we could stream. And it still just lags. I mean, even over here it's lagged a couple times running around this area. When it was raining. Devs should have spent more time on the game rather than rushing it. Like, that, the problem is, it's like Pokemon are almost stuck in this cycle now. Where every 3 years they have to release a completely new gen. And I think really with this gen, we kind of saw the side effects of that. You could say too, because like we did have some big games before. Like, we complain about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl all the time because it's literally just an exact copy and paste of a mid-game before. But if they'd spent time on that, this game probably would have been even worse. And I mean, I loved everything about the story of this game and the battles and everything. Like, I love the Pokemon. I love this game so much. The gameplay is the only knock I can give it. That it lags sometimes in certain spots. That's the only complaint I have about this game. And some of the new Pokemon are kind of whack, if I'm being honest. But for the most part, like, a lot of the Pokemon are really good. The starters, I mean, if I'm being whatever the middle evolution of Meowscarada is way better than the final evolution. And then Quaxley is just, I mean, the most disappointed I've ever been in an evolution of a Pokemon. Florigato, that's what it is. Yeah, Florigato is so good. It looks so cool. Sprigatito, awesome. Like, all the bases of the starters, Quaxley, Hawgator, and Sprigatito, those three are awesome. But, man. Fuecoco, by the way. Hawgator is what they say in the anime in Japanese. I think it's hilarious. But, like, Meowscarada? No. Florigato is better than Meowscarada. That might be the only starter where I wholeheartedly believe the middle evolution is better than the final evolution. I mean, like, I try not to hate too much on it because I'm like, they did hit the culture of Spain perfectly with all of the starters. Even Grovyle. Oh, I love Sceptile. We had a starter tier list. I put Sceptile up in S tier, I'm pretty sure. I love Sceptile. Sceptile's one of my favorite Pokemon. Now, I do love Grovyle, too, though. I will note, I love Grovyle as well. Grovyle's really cool. But, man, Sceptile is just next level. I remember I had a Grovyle toy when I was little. And the leaf that goes off the back of his head, almost like a swaddle. The leaf that goes off the back of his head like a ponytail broke off. And so then I just had this. I might have it somewhere. I could probably try to find it. So then I just had this Grovyle toy that had Grovyle with no leaf on the back of his head. Pretty sure it used to be like every... Sorry, how many... I can't see it. 4 years we get a new gen. It's been 3 years for a while. There was a couple times where it was 4 to 5 years. Like, was it from... It might have been from Sinnoh to Unova that we had 5 years. But the only reason that would have been the case was because, like, we had Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver all in the same, like, stretch. Like, I mean, you went Brilliant Diamond... Like, they could have gone Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and then Legends Arceus the next year, and then Scarlet Violet. So Scarlet Violet would have been, like, right now. It just released. That would have gave them more time to do this game. Honestly, I think people would have been upset if they did that. If they did, oh, so look, it's probably gonna lag now because it's raining. Because it did, they did Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus like rather close to each other, and then Scarlet and Violet the next year. If instead of Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, if they gave us like Precious Platinum, they instead of remaking Diamond and Pearl, they remade Platinum. Even if they didn't change anything, they just copy and pasted it like they did with the other two games, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Like, I think fans would have been fine with that. Or why not give it, like, the Heart Gold, Soul Silver treatment, where they take it and literally just update it to be the graphics of the current device. For instance, Pristine Platinum. Yeah, super. That's a sick name for it. Pristine Platinum. Imagine if they did that. Like, so, Heart Gold, Soul Silver were on the DS. But the original Gold and Silver were on, oh my god, Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color, yeah. Because Gen 2 was, when we did the tier list of each gen, the reason why we put Gen 2 above Gen 1 was because it had the jump from black and white to color. So you had Game Boy Color, how it looks on there, and it's pretty much the same game, except they made it to where it looks different and looks how it looks on the newest device. Imagine if we got Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, but it looks like this. Like how this game looks and feels. That would have been sick. Or not even like this, like how it was in... So which would you think would have been easier to make? How it is in this, where you can look around and move around? Or how it is in Galar, Sword and Shield, where you can move around, but you can't look around really like this. Unless you're in, like, the wild areas. I will note, going back and playing a game like Sword and Shield, and you're not in that wild area, trying to look around, is a pain. It is such a hard transition back to that, because I'm so used to looking around like both of these now. Yeah, it probably would have been Galar, because it would have been before Scarlet and Violet, so yeah, it would have been the Galar thing. But, like, still, same, like, for the most part, it's still the same. Like, it looks rather similar. It has the same, similar feel. Like, it is significantly different than what we got with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Now, with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, like, imagine that like Sword and Shield. That would have been cool. Like, I think that would have made the games feel a lot better. It's like the chibi art is CHIBI? Is that what it's called that people call it? I don't know if that's just what people call it or if that's the official name for it. Look, this is what I was talking about, this storm when we were in the rain. It's raining and there's wind. Like, that art style is just meh. Yeah, it is chibi, okay. I hope I'm saying that right. I might not be. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But that art style. Like, I just feel like if they gave us a Platinum, like, the Pokemon Company has to know what games the fans like the most. Platinum, Emerald, Black and White, Black 2, White 2. Those are the best games. There is, like, you ask Pokemon fans, people might argue the order of them, but there is no doubt those are the top games. And you had the opportunity to give us one of those, a remake of one, and they just didn't. I'm interested to see a year from now we're assuming we're going to get Black and White remakes. Excuse me. I'm interested to see what we get for that. It was that, yeah, it was raining like that when we were on the water over there. You could only imagine how laggy it was. Galar had the best game graphics of any Pokemon game, and I'll live and die on this hill? Really? Galar's good. I don't do Black and White. For me, it has to be Black and White. That is just. I mean, For me, it is nostalgia based because of how those games look on the DS, but that is peak Pokemon for me. DS era Pokemon games. Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White, Black 2, White 2. That style of games, the sprites of the Pokemon, that's peak for me. All the cutscenes and stuff, the cutscenes in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the cutscenes in Black and White, like with N's castle, with N and Reshiram or Zekrom, depending on the game you played. That is just, dude. The scenes with Lugia. I never played Heart Gold. I only played Soul Silver. But all that stuff is just, it's amazing. Just imagine Pokemon Scarlet with its camera roots, but with Galar graphics. You really like the Galar graphic art? Like, what's the difference really with them? Aren't the sprites the same pretty much? I'm more of an Auras guy, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I've never finished those games. I started them, I never finished them. I'll have to do that on stream. The animations are the same. That was the big thing for me, because like you look at it, like the they call it 3D sprites or whatever it's called. When Pokemon Go came out, the sprites in Pokemon Go compared to the sprites we had before, it just ruined so many Pokemon. Typhlosion, for instance. I mean, Typhlosion went from this vicious monster with flames bellowing out its back to then just this sad-looking, like, it looks like a sock. I mean, like, without the flames shooting out its back, it's like, meh. Like, every card they ever made, every time we ever saw that thing in the games, every time we ever saw that thing in the anime, it always had the flames shooting out its back. There was even that Pokemon anime series with Gold. And he had his Typhlosion, obviously. And I think in that it always had the flames coming out its back. I don't even think in that did the flames ever, like, go away, really. Maybe if it was sleeping. Yeah, Hisuian Typhlosion just looks all droopy, exactly. And I will admit, I do like Hisuian Typhlosion. I feel like they took Typhlosion and changed it perfectly. But, still, like, that's another example. Like, the flames should be shooting out its back. Salamence, too. Salamence is a big one. I loved Salamence. Notice I said loved Salamence. Not as much anymore. They used to be my favorite Pokemon ever, though. In the sprite, it'd always be standing there like its wings were up, it's roaring, its tail sticking up, its neck sticking up. Like, it looked so cool. Now it's just standing there flat, like, floating. It's like, what's going on here? I'm trying to think of some more. Feraligatr got really boring, too. Metagross kind of stayed the same. Tyranitar's fine. Dragonite's fine. Let me look at some other Pokemon I have. Charizard. I mean, Charizard's kind of... It's okay. I'm fine with the sprite it has now. Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados is another good example, too. Slacking's the same. He's just laying there. Slacking. He didn't stand up or change at all. He's still just laying there on his side. Just chilling. Is our sandwich still going? All right, perfect. What about Lucario? I don't recall what Lucario looked like. Because if I'm being honest, I don't even know if I ever had one in those games before. I know a lot of people had one in Black 2, White 2. I never used one in Black 2, White 2, though. Because you could get Riolu right at the start of the game. I remember watching videos. I would always watch Purple Rodri. Yo, if you guys know who that is, shout out to you. I'd watch him all the time. I don't know if he still makes content anymore. God, all his videos were so much fun to watch. His playthroughs of the games. That's like the guy I would watch for that stuff. I don't really watch those, I don't really watch those type of videos anymore. I just play the game. I actually make content of the videos myself now, so I don't really watch other people. But does he still do stuff like that? If not, like, who does that still? He was in, like, a fighting... Like, look, perfect example, Super. He's in some, like, fighting combat stance, and then it's just him standing there. Like, look. I have him right here. Look, he's just standing there. Before he looked like he was ready to throw hands. Now he's just standing still. These green leaves right here. You see that just below the bottom right tip of the face cam. That leaf, I keep seeing those. Like, I'll see them out of the corner of my eye and like, oh my god, is this like a brighter green? Nope. If I'm being honest with you guys, I might not even have one of these, the Hydrapple, what's the name of this thing? Applin. Right? Applin, yeah. Hydrapple, I'm an idiot. I'm like, I don't even know if I have one yet. How does a green apple turn gold anyway? That's a good question. I'm not complaining, though, because it looks so sick. I think it's cool, too. They hit on all, like, the main 3 colors of the apples. Yellow apples, green apples, and red apples. There's always the Frigabax way. We only get to Frigabax if it takes us 24 hours to do the shiny hunt. Frigabax, I think it was at hour 26, we decided to do the Masuda method. Or in other words, the Malasada method. 26 hours in is when we caved and decided to do that. I wonder how long the Munchlax one was. Honestly, I don't really keep track of how long they've been anymore, because it just is going to make me go insane. Which one of the Applin evolutions do you think tastes the best, though? You have Flapple, or you could say Applin, just a straight-up normal red apple. Shiny Applin, the green apple, like a Granny Smith, I'm pretty sure. You have Flapple, what looks like a eaten apple core. You have, what's the fat one? What's the fat one called? The apple pie one. I can't think of the name of it. Appleton. Appleton. Yeah, Appleton. He's apple pie. You have Dipplin, the candy apple, which I'll note, I've never had one of those before. I always get, like, in the fall, like Halloween time, you have those caramel-covered apples with the peanuts on them. I like getting those. I've never had, like, a candy apple, though. I might have to go to like a fair or something to try to find one. But the candy apples, I've never had, so I can't speak on those. And then Hydrapple, I think is just, I mean, I don't even know what it would be. For me, Appleton, super, we got the same, great minds think alike. Appleton, the apple pie. I love apple pie. You know what makes apple pie even better? You get some vanilla ice cream with it. Give me a Vanillite on the side. Vanillish, Vanillux, whichever one you want. Give me one of those on the side. Oh, we're having a Pokemon feast. And like I said at the start of this, like, Applin And the, these other guys, like, its evolutions, like, I didn't like that much at the start. If I'm being honest, like, didn't really like them. I didn't get all the hype around Dipplin. Like, a lot of people loved it. I didn't really love it myself. I was like, man, it's fine. Hydrapple, though, dude, that thing is so sick. I think it's so cool. I've kind of bought in a bit to, like, the, like, funniness of the Applin evolution line. I hope we get a cool Hydrapple card. That'd be sick. Hopefully we get some card with all of the evolutions together. In an apple orchard like this, like a special illustration art. That'd be sick. Did you know Appleton's Pokedex entry says stuff about people actually eating it? I had no idea. Are you serious? Team Rocket did that in Journeys? Oh, that's hilarious. Hydrapple for me is, because, like, I like how it's massive, dude. You guys saw it earlier in the stream when we joined the Union Circle. Shout out Mayo. You had the shiny Hydrapple. Like, that thing was massive. It was as big as Flygon. I wonder how it is in battling. Like, is there going to be a way to, if there is a way to use that thing in VGC, my first showdown stream is going to be me using that. It has to be. Oh my god, Team Rocket actually put a Vanillish on top of an Appleton and planned to eat them. Are you serious? Oh my god. That's exactly what we were just saying, dude. There's no way. There is no way. We were just joking about that. I like the music over here, I will note. The music over here is good. Hang on, give me a second. I love the one episode of Journeys where there's the eating contest and they pull out Morpeko and Morpeko's just housing all the food, dude. That was hilarious. I wish they spawned in, like, the apple baskets. That'd be funny. I kind of wish these could be shiny, too. The Terra ones. Yeah, I think, yeah, Super. I think that was the one where Squovit did evolve and win. I believe, because, yeah, he entered with Squovit in the eating competition. The scene of Morpeko just standing there, because Morpeko looks all mad and it's just housing the food. It was so funny. Journeys was good. I really liked Journeys. A lot of people, like, hated on it because it wasn't the traditional Pokemon anime. But I thought it was cool because Ash became the champion in Alola. So, like, them just going through the same song and dance with the gyms and everything would have been boring. The World Championship thing, like, obviously it was the send-off for Ash, so it was perfect and everything for that in the sense that he was meant to become the World Champion, like, by having him go through and do all of that. Like, it made sense. But, a lot of people didn't like it. From the jump, from the first episodes I saw, dude, I loved it. Now, I always say this with the animes. The opening song. The Japanese ones weren't the best. The English one. The journey starts. Dude, Mayo, exactly. You already know. You're reading my mind. Exactly, dude. The song. The journey starts today. I don't want to keep singing it because I'm gonna get copyrighted. But dude, I love that so much. Lugia comes flying down in the opening. I think Lugia was in the first. Actually, that's probably why I liked it so much. I'm like, my favorite legendaries in the opening, the first episode. No. I can. Super Jacob. We've gone back or Jobu. Sorry, I'll just say Super. We've talked about this before, going back and forth. Which is the best anime? Honestly, I mean, like Journeys. The ending was so good with the Masters tournament, because us fans literally got to see what we've been asking for years. The only thing that could have made that better is if in at least one of the battles, Ash put together his strongest possible team. Which, I mean, there's like that fan-made manga, the festival. It's not the Festival of Champions, I don't think. It's called something else. There's like a fan-made Pokemon manga that has like Ash with his ultimate team in it. Like Paul's in it, Serena's in it, all like his partners and everything are in it. Like, it's so cool. I've only seen a little, like the very beginning of it. There's a YouTube video of it, and I've been wanting to watch it. There's 2 YouTube videos of it, actually. It's 2 parts. But like, that's what fans really would want to see if he put together his ultimate team for one of the battles. But I mean, the team he assembled was just preaching for what all the fans always asked for. What are some of the most popular Pokemon of all time? Dragonite, Gengar, Lucario. Ash got all of them. He got the Dragonite, everyone was so hyped. He got the Lucario, everyone was so hyped. Then you have, what's his name? Gengar. Like, Gengar's one of the most popular Pokemon of all time. And then you had to add in, like, some new Pokemon, obviously, to his team. Obviously, Pikachu is going to be on his team. And then you add in the likes of the Leek Lord, Sirfetch'd, and Dracovish, which I will admit, Dracovish I wasn't the biggest fan of. But, like, it was like, that was the comedy relief Pokemon they had. And it contrasted well with the seriousness of Sirfetch'd. Yeah, he just said a Dracovish, a Sirfetch'd, sure, why not? Like, so typical of, like, how we've seen him get so many of his Pokemon throughout the years. Like, I thought they were perfect. The team I thought was awesome. I liked it so much. So it was cool seeing him battle with that team. But the only thing I think that could have made that better is if they gave Ash his ultimate team of his best Pokemon from all the gens in one of the... It didn't have to be the big grand battle at the end. Just in any of the battles. I think that would have... Excuse me. To a lot of fans, that would have made it the best anime... Pokemon anime of all time, without a doubt. For me, though, I mean, yes, the Master Tournament was really cool. The battles, like, they made the battles realistic to what actual, like, competitive Pokemon's like. Tons of switching, like, actual strategy. Moves, like, Leon was changing his movesets for who he was battling, like, all that stuff. Like, it was cool in that sense. But in terms of, like, the anime appeal of the battles, like, they weren't the best. X and Y was... in my opinion, peak Pokemon battles in the anime. Go to the Pokemon League. Not even just the Pokemon League. All of the battles were phenomenal. But the 2 that stand out to me the most are Ash vs. Alon and Ash vs. Sawyer. Sawyer's Mega Sceptile using Frenzy Plant, the animation on that was off the charts. Then the entire Ash-Alon battle. The Sky battle of Unpheasant and Talonflame. The battle with, at the end, obviously, Greninja and Mega Charizard. Like, everything was so cool. Then the Sawyer battle, you also had, like, Aegislash and Pikachu. Slacking was in there. Like, there was so many cool battles in there. Like, and the animation on it was so good. It was absolute perfection, man. It was so awesome. And the battles leading up to it, too. Like, when Ash and Sawyer battled, like, right before they met Alon. When Sawyer still had Grovyle and Ash still had Frogadier. That battle was insane as well. And then Ash with a not mastered Ash Greninja battling Diantha with her Mega Gardevoir. That battle was insane too. And like all of those were so good. But like the Masters 8 tournament had some good battles as well. Like Ash Cynthia was okay, I think. It wasn't the best. Alon's battle was so disappointing. I wish that would have been better. Like that was just such a disappointment. Especially since they had Alon beat Ash Greninja. Like, they could have had Alon, like, it would have been so cool if Alon, like, put up a fight at least against Leon, but he just got absolutely smoked. But then, I think my favorite battle from the Masters 8 tournament, obviously, is Ash versus Leon. Leon literally said, you know what? Before the battle was about to start, he said, F it. Ash, you can do anything goes. I want to battle you at your absolute fullest strength. You can use Megas, you can use Dynamax, you can use Z-moves, you can use absolutely everything you have. Because of that, that's why I say Leon's the best champion. Leon also changed his Pokemon's movesets for who he was battling. Like, Leon, people will always say Cynthia because they thought Cynthia was so hard to beat. Leon is the ultimate Pokemon champion we've ever seen. I explained this when we did the tier list of it. Like, because the fact he's changing the movesets of his Pokemon for who he's battling, and in the big grand final, when he's going up, he's undefeated champion. He's the undefeated champion. He's going up against this guy who's been making it his goal to beat him his whole life. Leon says, you know what? You can do anything goes. And then doesn't complain that he loses. Like, absolute perfection. Absolute perfection for Leon. But the battle with Cynthia and Iris, Mega Garchomp versus Haxorus. Oh my god, was that cool. That was so awesome. Do you think Ash would have won the Coliseum if he swapped Talonflame for his Charizard? That's hard to say, because Talonflame and Unfezant, they had that flying battle and went toe-to-toe, and they both took each other out. So it was like an even trade. Like, would Charizard have beat that Unfezant? I think that battle was so cool, it's like, I wouldn't want to change that. Honestly, there isn't anything on that team that I really want to change. That battle was so good. And, like, I understand why Ash lost, because, like, I'm sure they had this planned out. That Ash would win, he would lose there, it'd be a really cool battle. He'd go on to win the Alola League, then after the Alola League, he'd go on and do the Grand Champion of Galar. Like, I'm sure it's an Unfezant. Oh, meaning, like, Charizard would for sure have beaten it? Yeah, probably. Because wasn't, I'm trying to remember. Was Greninja fresh when he came out? Yo! Adam Musa, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you so much. I'm trying to... I can't recall. Were they fresh? Yo! Joseph C, thank you for subscribing as well. I appreciate it. All the people subscribing means a lot. Thank you so much. Yo, we got subs pouring and everyone's subscribing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where are all the subs coming from? Three subs in a row. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Adam, Joseph, and Normac. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Well, you think the alerts are just coming in now? No, yeah. I feel like those guys were in the stream earlier, I think. The alerts must be messed up. I don't get the alerts. Because, like, Super, did you hear the sound? You saw it pop on the screen. Did you hear the sound for any of them? Because I hear the sound. But everyone was saying the other day that they couldn't hear the sound. Maybe the alerts just decided to wake up and show up to work. Didn't hear anything? I gotta figure out why that is. Because it shows for me that the sound plays. I have no idea why that is. I'll have to fix that. Mayo, yeah, I didn't hear the sound. I got no idea why it doesn't do that. But, back to the anime battles. Man. If Ash had won, that would have been so awesome. Like, I will admit, like, him winning, like, because those battles were so good. Like, the Alola League battles, like, the Gladion battle was, like, it just looked... I remember, because I didn't watch those... I didn't watch Sun and Moon in real time. I watched it, like, a couple years ago, like, after it had already all been out. Excuse me. And, like, I had seen clips and stuff of Ash winning the league. But, like, when I saw it, I was like, man. It was like Lycanroc just doing, like, the move. There was no, like, cool effects or anything with it. I'm like, man, that's kind of disappointing. I will admit, I was a little disappointed with it. But then the battle with Kukui at the end was amazing, man. That, you know, maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe it was like the Masters 8 tournament as well, where the battles leading up to it are kind of meh, but then the grand final battle is just off the charts. Because, I mean, that's how the Masters 8 tournament was. There were cool parts of it throughout. Like I said, the Cynthia Iris battle was really cool. But, like, that last battle just blew everything else out of the water. Especially the very end, Pikachu versus Charizard. Like, that was... Dude, the scene when, like, Pikachu, like, almost passes out, and then it shows all of the different teams. That was, peak Pokemon right there. That was so cool. The Diamond and Pearl, I remember watching those in real time Saturday mornings on Cartoon Network. Ash vs. Paul. Those 2 episodes, oh my gosh. That was, like, some of the most enjoyment I've ever had watching Pokemon. That was so cool. Then the Unova one was just an absolute joke. It was so bad. But, I mean, they made up for it afterwards with Kalos. But, like, nonetheless, the Sinnoh one was so good. And, like, the Ash vs. Paul is one of the best battles ever for sure. And, like, even Ash vs. Tobias, like, yeah, Tobias had some juiced up team, but, like, I thought that one was really good. Oh. Yeah, these are all people that subbed before. I don't know why the alerts are rolling in now. Unless there's... Because the sub count hasn't changed, has it? We're still at 759? Yeah. Yeah, so these are the subs from the Indigo Disc streams yesterday and today. I wonder why they're just coming in now. Hey, I'm not complaining. Everyone that subscribed, thank you so much. But, the Tobias battle, like, Ash's team was sick, man. Who do you have? Pikachu, Sceptile, Heracross, Gible. Who were the last 2? Was Torkoal on the team? I can't believe I can't remember it. Was Torkoal there? Tobias most definitely PK hacks those mons. He did. Tobias did for sure. He had Darkrai, Latios, and then there was an Entei also, because you can battle him in the games, and he has 3 Pokemon: Darkrai, Latios, Entei. Last was Weasel. Ash. Team versus Tobias. His Sceptile, though, was so cool. So this is the team. Pikachu, Heracross, Torkoal, Gible, Swellos, Sceptile. That's a sick team, dude. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Is Ash's Journey team strong enough to beat Tobias? That's a good debate. Do you think Ash's Journey's team can beat Tobias? Because, I mean, that team he had against him wasn't, like, the best. Like, Sceptile, Heracross, Pikachu, cracked. I love Gible. I literally have a life-size Gible plush. Gible isn't the best. Yeah, new Draco Meteor, but, I mean, let's be real, Gible wasn't the strongest. Torkoal. You guys know I love Torkoal. Sorry, Torkoal, you're not the strongest either. And VGC are pretty good. Set up Sunny Day and all that stuff, but this is a 1v1 battle against a Darkrai. Like, sorry, Torkoal, you're not the best choice. Swellows as well. I loved Swellows in the anime. How it, like, did the Volt Tackle move with Pikachu. That was awesome, but, like, again, Swellows wasn't the strongest either. Sceptile, Heracross, and Pikachu. Obviously, Pikachu's because Ash's Pikachu. Those all could hold their own. They were all strong. But, I mean, if Ash pulled up with, like... Imagine if Ash made, like, a... Imagine if he used Pikachu, Greninja, Charizard, Sceptile, Snorlax, and Lucario. Those 6, that'd be sick. I love how everyone adds Snorlax in. Everyone respects Ash's Snorlax. Like, people always say, you could say, like, Lycanroc, Crocodile, all these other ones. I love how everyone always makes sure to include Snorlax. Shout out the fatty Snorlax for getting included to Ash's top team. Snorlax, only Pokemon we've seen that can use 6 moves. In the gym battle, in Hoenn, against the fighting type gym leader, Ash's Snorlax busted out 6 moves. Actually, was it the gym battle? Or was it the elite? I don't recall if it was the gym battle or if it was the battle frontier. I apologize, I don't remember. Nonetheless, there was a fighting type person Ash battled in Gen 3, and Snorlax busted out 6 moves. He's just like that. Snorlax is just different. But, what would his ultimate team be? Actually, no, first, let's see. What does Journey's team beat Tobias? I mean, if he's going anything goes, I don't see why not. Because it's safe to assume that Leon's stronger than Tobias. So if Ash is using his ultimate team, not his ultimate team, his Journey's team that he beat the ultimate champion with, I think it'd be a yes. That is true. We don't know the rest of Tobias' team. We only know 3 Pokemon. I mean, regardless of who those 3 are, if Ash was able to beat Leon, I think it's safe to say he'd beat Tobias. Especially if he did anything goes. If he's Gigantamaxing Gengar, he's Mega Evolving Lucario, and using the 100,000 volt Thunderbolt Z move with Pikachu. I mean, I think he'll be good. Yeah, I would agree. It's only safe to assume he has all legendaries and mythicals. Tobias is cool, though. His design was awesome. I mean, like, dude, the shock I had, I remember. Because, like I said, I remember I was watching that when I was little in, like, real time as it was airing. And you just see, like, Ash, you just had this insane battle of Ash versus Paul. And you're like, oh my god, Ash just beat Paul in one of the at the time, the craziest battle we had ever seen in the Pokemon anime. Like, he's gonna go on and win the whole thing. And then he goes into the next round and this dude throws out a Darkrai. What? A Darkrai? And so it was just chalked. Shout out to Sceptile, though. He took down Darkrai. I mean, and went toe-to-toe with Latios. And then Pikachu took down Latios. But, man. That was rough. Like, you think about it, Ash didn't even... He had a non-fully evolved Pokemon, Gible. Not even evolved Pokemon, Gible, on his team. And a Route 1 bird. And he managed to take down 2 of the legendaries. Yeah, I think he'd beat Tobias with his Journey's team. Heck, I think he'd beat Tobias with his Kalos team. I mean, only, like, glaring issue, really. Doesn't Ash make out with Latias? I'm pretty sure in the movie. Yeah, because Latias turns into a human. But what would Ash's ultimate team be? Obviously, Pikachu's there. Pikachu's the lock for that. Same with Ash Greninja. Those two, no, yeah, Ash has got the legendary Riz. Ash Ketchum is the legendary Riz. But, Pikachu and Ash Greninja, 1000% locks. I'd say Sceptile as well because Sceptile beat Darkrai. Those three locked in. Charizard and Lucario are must-haves. I'd agree with Charizard. And honestly, like, I mean, Lucario because it's Mega, right? That was kind of like Ash's Acemon of the Journeys team. I could see Lucario. So it'd be Lucario, or Pikachu, Charizard, Lucario, Sceptile, Ash, Greninja. That leaves only one slot. Now you can go, there's 3 Pokemon that I think it's between. Snorlax, obviously. Snorlax is, I mean, he had 6 moves. Like, pfft, he's a beast. Crocodile, who was the saving grace of the Unova team. The only Pokemon worth anything on that team. The others were, what, Snivy, Oshawott, Pignite. I mean, a female Unpheasant, I think. Or did it even evolve? Was it a Tranquil? Did it even evolve all the way? Like, that team was kind of whack. Crocodile was the only one worth anything on the team, but Crocodile was strong. But then, I mean, Lycanroc's the ace of the... Would you even say Lycanroc's the ace of the Alola team? Lycanroc's the one that won the Alola League for him. Like, get Melmetal on there. Like, Melmetal, dude. Melmetal's a mythical. And, like, as we know, as far as we know, Ash is the only one with a Melmetal. Like, why wouldn't Melmetal be on the team? You know what? If I'm being honest, I probably would go Charizard, Pikachu, Charizard. No, Pikachu, Ash Greninja. Charizard. Lucario, Sceptile, Melmetal. Here's the thing, though. The only ones I think there are non-debatable are Pikachu, Ash Greninja, and Charizard. Like, I could see people swapping out Sceptile for, like, Crocodile, or Lucario for Lycanroc, or anything like that. Or Melmetal, even. Honestly, I've never even heard anyone say put Melmetal on the team. Probably because Melmetal we barely saw. Like, the only time he battled with Melmetal was in the Kukui battle, right? Or did Melmetal evolve before the... Excuse me, Gladion battle. I don't remember. But then you had, you guys remember when Goodra was his best Pokemon for a stretch there? Because Goodra was undefeated. After the Clement gym battle, Goodra was undefeated. 100% win percentage. So it's like, Goodra is his best Pokemon. You can't not have Goodra on the team. I remember seeing so many videos of people talking about that. God, the X and Y era was such a vibe. Everything then was so awesome. All the theory videos and stuff of people talking about all the Ash's best team and all that. The cards back then. The anime was the best anime we ever had. We had the Megas as the gimmick. You had stuff like Generations, which got, no, is it called Generations or Origins? Pokemon Origins, which got released. All the pack openings. I remember watching Unlisted Leaf. Dude, Unlisted Leaf, I mean, he had the YouTube. See, Super, that's the thing. Like, if I'm being completely honest, from Ash's from Ash's Journeys team, I think Dragonite's his best Pokemon besides Pikachu. I don't even think it's Lucario. Obviously, a lot of people... No, honestly, if we're doing Ash's best team and he only can do one special gimmick, he can't do everything, I think you take Dragonite over Lucario. Because you think Ash Greninja's the Mega. That... No, I mean, it technically isn't a Mega, but that counts as your Mega evolution. Ash Greninja over Mega Lucario, no, like, nobody's questioning that. So then that leaves normal Lucario and normal Dragonite. Normal Dragonite took down Iris's Dragonite and Karina's Mega Lucario. It took down a Champion's Dragonite and a Mega. Was it? Which bet was that? Were both those in that same tournament? That was one of my favorite episodes ever. It was Dragonite v No, yeah. No. I'm never mind. There's no doubt. I forgot about these episodes. No doubt in my mind, Dragonite was Ash's best Pokemon in Journeys. Yeah. Dragonite over Mega Lucario for me. No, there was that tournament. Was it Dragonite v What was the final battle? Pokemon Journeys, Ash vs. Iris. No, I don't think this was it. Ash vs. What was her name? Karina. Yeah, it was Ash vs. Karina. This was the battle. The Mega Lucario. Yeah. Pokemon's Journeys, Ash vs. Mega Lucario. What is this? Ash battled Alon in Journeys? No, he didn't. Dragonite versus Mega Lucario. Yeah, this was the best. This was one of my... For battles outside of the Masters tournament, that was my favorite one. In Ash's Lucario, you guys remember when, the one episode when... I mean, Ash had to take Lucario to Greninja so Lucario figured out how to get right and be strong. Because Lucario wasn't all that, and he thought he was. And then Ash is like, you know what, I'm going to take you to the guy that it really is like that and really is all that. He took him to Greninja, and Greninja made Lucario look like a fool. Greninja wasn't even trying. It just showed the skill gap between the two. Now, yes, Greninja was, I mean, literally training with the Zygarde in the forest nonstop, taking down all these bad cells and stuff. But, man, the gap between those two is night and day. And, I mean, I think that Dragonite, again, you have to think, it's not Mega Lucario, it's normal Lucario. Honestly, I'd probably say Mega Lucario over Dragonite. But, if we're talking normal Dragonite versus normal Lucario, normal Dragonite any day of the week. That's what I was saying, Lucario's a must-have, but I have to agree with your Dragon over Lucario take. Yeah, because, like, if it's anything goes, like it was in the end, 1,000, like, why wouldn't he bring... Because if it was anything goes, he could have Ash Greninja, Mega Lucario, Dynamax, Gengar, Z-move Pikachu, 6-move Snorlax, and then Charizard. Like, that team's cracked. Because if you can use all the gimmicks as much as you want, like, why not use them all? But if you can't use them all, you only can use 1000% Ash Greninja, Pikachu, Charizard, Dragonite, Ash Greninja, Pikachu, Charizard, Dragonite. I'd go Sceptile. And who would the last one be? Throw in Snorlax. He had Snorlax for a while. Oh my god! Infernape! Oh my god! How do we forget Infernape? Oh, no. Hang on. This is the ultimate team. Pikachu, Ash Greninja, Charizard, Infernape, Dragonite, Sceptile. Yeah, that's the team. That's the team. Oh my god. I was trying to think, I'm like, wait, who was his best guy from Sinnoh? Oh my god, it was Infernape. I should do a tier list of all of Ash's teams. I'm writing that down. We're doing that. That might be the next tier list we do. Ash's team's tier list. Let's do that for the next tier list. Do I still have my sandwich power? Yeah, we got 51 seconds on it. You didn't forget Infernape, just ruled it out because it's type overlap from Charizard and 2. Battled Charizard and lost. Nah, I don't think the type overlap matters. I mean, he had 3 flying types in Kalos. Noivern, Dragon Flying, Halucha, Fighting Flying, and, what's his name? Talonflame, Fire Flying. I mean, then you have Fire Fighting with Infernape and Fire Flying with Charizard. I don't think that's that big of a deal. How do you get... Oh, Mayo, is there a code for that? Oh, no, you have to get via internet, actually. You said it right there. I'm an idiot. All right, hang on. Let me, Yeah, the sandwich just ran out. Before I do another... Let's do that before we do another sandwich. Because I'm 1,000% going to forget about that. I assume we have to connect to the internet for it, right? All right, Poke Portal. Mystery gift. Via the internet. Master Ball gift. We have 3 Master Balls. They're giving us because of all the legendaries, right? Surely. You got a Master Ball. Bag. You have 3 Master Balls. Oh. Who's your favorite mythical Pokemon? You know what? That is a very good question. And now here's the thing. We did a tier list of it. And I already know I'm going to say something different than what I put on the tier list. What did I put as the highest on the tier list? Let me pull up my own video. We have to make another sandwich, too. Paradox Pokemon tier list. Worst legendary Pokemon. Best legendary Pokemon. Legendary Pokemon tier list. So the highest one I have on here is... So here's the thing. Melmetal is technically a mythical. And if we're considering that, Melmetal's my favorite one. I feel weird saying that, because, like, it's, like, the dex entry is literally that it's just simply from a different region. And the only reason it's a mythical is because we don't know what region that's from. So if we're considering Melmetal, it is a mythical per the rule. Like, the ruling. It is a mythical Pokemon. That would be my favorite mythical, Melmetal. But if we're talking, like, normal mythicals, you can say, Darkrai. 100% Darkrai. Here's the thing. Mythicals are weird. Mythicals are really weird. Because, like, it was, like, originally there was, like, one mythical per gen. Then they add in all these extra ones. So, like, for me, Melmetal's my favorite one for just all mythicals. Then if you want to get into, like, the actual, like, more real mythicals, Darkrai. Then if you're getting specifically to the mythicals where it's, like, one of each gen, those would be... They're in, like, their own class, kind of. And Pokemon have made multiple artworks of these Pokemon together, like, signifying this. It goes Gen 1 Mew, Gen 2 Celebi, Gen 3 Jirachi, Gen 4 Shaman, Gen 5 Victini, Gen 6... Magearna? No, Hoopa. Gen 6 Hoopa, Gen 7... It's a Lola. Zeraora, Gen 8... Who's a Gen 8 mythical? Oh, Zarude. And then Gen 9, that new thing that we were talking about earlier. Out of those, Celebi's my favorite. Out of those, so running through it once again, like the mythic, like, so we have the legendaries of each gen. These are like the mythic, like, legendaries, like Kyogre, Groudon are Gen 3. Dialga, Palkia are Gen 4. Reshiram, Zekrom are Gen 5. There's obviously other legendaries as well, but those are like the legendaries. For me, for the mythicals, which once again, it goes Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Shaman, Victini, Hoopa, Zeraora, Zarude, and then the new thing. Mine has to be Celebi out of those. Celebi is just too iconic for me. It's had so many cool cards over the years. Shining Celebi in Pokemon Neo Destiny. You have Crystal Celebi in, I believe, Skyridge. Ooh, Crystal Celebi wasn't Aquapolis, was it? No, I think it was Skyridge. Because I think Aquapolis, the only crystals were Lugia, Nidoking, Kingdra. Then you have Shining Celebi once again in Shining Legends during Sun and Moon. But you also had a Gold Star Celebi during the Ruby and Sapphire era. But, Marshadow, I like Marshadow too. Marshadow's from Sun and Moon. That one is cool. Which would make more sense, honestly, because all the other ones are kind of like smaller smaller mythicals, like size-wise. But like in the official arts, I believe it was always Zeraora when they put it for like the mythical. It was always Zeraora. It was never Marshadow. Which is weird because Marshadow got its own movie, right? Zeraora didn't. That's typically a thing with the mythicals, too. They all get a movie. Like, obviously, the original Pokemon movie had Mew in it. Then you had the Celebi movie with Suicune. The Jirachi movie with, like, the fake Groudon. Maybe it is Marshadow. The... Stupid Swaddle again. Zeraora did get a movie? Oh, it might have. I might just be mistaken. Because, like, Zarude got one for the newest one. Shaman had the movie. Did I skip a gen? We had Mew had the movie. Celebi had the movie. Jirachi had the movie. Shaman had its own movie. Victini was like the main thing of the black and white movies. Those were weird, man. They literally made two of the same movie, except they just replaced Reshiram with Zekrom. Those were weird. But then Hoopa had its own movie. Like I said, I believe Zeraora had its own movie. Marshadow did as well, though. And then, Zaru did, too. There was that cool Genesect movie, too. I've never watched that. I've been meaning to watch that movie. With the shiny Genesect. I think Mewtwo's in that, too. I gotta watch that. There's certain Pokemon movies I haven't watched in, like, I don't even remember the Pokemon the movie 2000 with Lugia and the birds. I remember there's that guy in that big sky ship trying to get the birds. That's all I remember from that movie, like the opening part of it. The Mewtwo Strikes Back movie, I remember, like the original Pokemon movie. I've seen that so many times, dude. So many. I've watched that. Oh my god, I can't even remember how many times. The Lucario movie, too. That was a good one. That might be my favorite movie. I remember everyone thought Lucario was like a legendary / mythical because of that. The Hoopa movie's cool. I like it. Had Lugia in it. I like it because of that. It brought in all those legendaries, which was really cool. For the longest time, I thought Spiritomb was a legendary. I mean, Spiritomb looks like it would be like a legendary Pokemon. Doesn't have an evolution or evolve or anything like that. It sounds crazy. It looks crazy. If Hoopa can summon any Pokemon ever, does that make it the strongest? Well, I don't think it'd make Hoopa the strongest. I think it would make its abilities the strongest. Because, like, Hoopa's not the one doing the damage. It'd be Hoopa summoning the other Pokemon to do the damage. Isn't, like, Necrozma the strongest Pokemon ever? Because, or Ultimate Necrozma, the yellow one. Who said Hoopa had all 8 gym badges? But Pokemon did that artwork of, like, look up Pokemon Necrozma Legendary Battle artwork. It's that, they did this artwork, and I believe the reasoning behind it was for them to show how strong they wanted Necrozma to, like, how strong Necrozma really is, and to, like, portray it. They have, let me look it up. It's such a cool artwork. Oh, yeah, Arceus. I hate Arceus. Beta Arceus is better than Arceus. Pokemon. Yeah, look up Pokemon Necrozma Legendary artwork. The first image that comes up, you have Ultimate Necrozma fighting against Xerneas, Yveltal, Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and Rayquaza. Like, come on now. They have it fighting those 5 legendary Pokemon. Those are no pushovers. Mewtwo, Rayquaza. I think when most people rank what they think are the strongest legendaries, they're putting those 2 in at least the top 5 every time. Ho-Oh as well. Xerneas and Yveltal, a pair of legendaries. Like, yeah, I found it looks insane. Like, that's an official Pokemon artwork. That's not fan-made. That's an official thing that Pokemon did. That might be the coolest official Pokemon art there is, if I'm being honest. That thing is so awesome. So close to getting the 200 Pokemon on the Dex. Man, you've been grinding the whole stream? Yo, shout out to you. I've just been running around the apple orchard looking for the green apple. Dude, we're grinding today. 3-hour stream earlier, playing the Indigo Disc. Now 3-hour stream at night, shiny hunting. Let's go! Been grinding all day. What's this art to find mons I don't have? I saw your message about needing help for the trading thing. For sure, Mayo. I'll do a stream where I do that. Where I get all of those. It'll probably be next week. It'll probably be one night next week. Because like I said, Sunday I want to do I want to continue the Nuzlocke. All the Crozen has to do is take out your Veltal because this deck entry says that when your Veltal's life comes to an end, all life on Earth ceases to exist? Oh my god, that's crazy. Do Pokemon go all in with some of these dex entries? Like, that sounds wild. That wasn't one, was it? No. Fall Guys stream? I have never played Fall Guys before in my life. My brothers, I've seen them play it before. Not for me. I don't plan on... I've never played that game. I don't plan on playing it ever. Don't play it. It sucks. No, yeah, I've never played it. I told you guys, we're only playing Pokemon here. There's enough stuff to just do with Pokemon. I don't gotta go do other games. Only other thing we'll do is, I told you guys, if you get me to 100,000 subscribers, I'll give you guys a Fortnite stream. We'll do like we'll do an 8-hour Fortnite stream. Yeah, we got a stretch right here. There's a lot of them. I'm good at Fortnite. I love the new season. The snipers, I'm good with them. Dude, I couldn't even get in the last live event. Like, there was the first airing of it. I got on an hour and a half early, and I had an hour 45-minute queue. I didn't get in. I didn't get in the second one. I got in the very last showing of it at the end. At like 11 p.m. You had a 45-hour queue? There's no way. You know what I might do? I might want to stream the next Pokemon Presents. I don't know if you're allowed to do that or not. I'll have to look stuff up. I know people post reactions to it after the fact, but I wonder if, like, because the Pokemon Presents, they do a live premiere of it. It's not like a video just posts. It's a live event of it. So I wonder if I can do a live stream of me watching it live. It's just my live reaction. I mean, it's not like they have copyright music in there. It's all Pokemon music, so I don't see why not. People stream Nintendo Directs. Oh, so that's the same thing, so surely you can. Yeah, there was that new, like, Detective Pikachu game. If I'm being honest, I don't care about that at all. Like, I remember some of the older Pokemon games were, like, cool. Like, Pokemon Rangers. I remember playing that one. I remember I got to one point in the game I didn't know how to progress. I just got stuck and kept doing the same thing again and again. I think that was one that had, like, Salamence on the cover of it. It looked sick. Too bad I didn't get to play the whole thing, though, because I got stuck at one point and could never make it past, like I said. Man, this shiny Applin's hiding, isn't he? We have a sandwich, right? Yeah, 17 minutes. Oh, I thought that was a shiny Sentret for a second. I really did. It looks like there's a bunch over here. Mayo, where'd you get your shiny Applin? I'm kind of surprised in 3 hours of doing this, we've only seen one, like, cluster of them on the ground. In Tang Tree Thicket, or Lag Tree Thicket, sorry. In an outbreak. Yeah, next stream I'll definitely do an outbreak. I like doing these at night. Nice chill stream at night like this. Just chilling and shiny hunting. Could AFK in Tang Tree Thicket after stream to get it? Really? What do you mean? What do you mean AFK? If I'm being honest, I want to do it on stream. That's what's fun. Noodle Doodle, yep, we're still looking. Still looking for him. Haven't found him yet. We will soon enough, though. These are 12 days of Christmas shiny hunt. What, a different shiny each day? Man. We would need a bunch of Herba Mysticas. There's no way, dude. My shiny hunting luck is so bad. There's no way. Like, we got so lucky with that Lotad. First shiny hunt we did here in Kitakami. Found it within the first stream. On YouTube, it is technically the second stream. But the power went out. So the power went out, then it came back on, so we fired the stream back up. So then it was within like the span of the same hour. That was awesome though, dude. That feeling of getting like the feeling of getting that shiny in the first stream was just like when I ended that stream, I was so juiced up and hyped. I'm like, this is just awesome. Ask Delibird for Herba Mystica this year. Honestly, that is the only thing I want for Christmas. Just give me some Herba Mystica so I can get more shiny Pokemon. Dude, I'm hyped for what's happening soon. So I told you guys, so I'm going to get a PC tomorrow. And I'll have like a whole new setup and everything. I'm in a weird spot though. I don't know what to do. So I'll have the new PC and the new setup. Although it'll be a completely different, like, I mean, the location is just moving literally just to behind where the camera, so where the camera is right now, is literally just the space behind it is where I'll be. There's another desk right there that I'll be sitting at. And we'll just be doing the stuff there instead. Because the desk is bigger, there's more room and stuff. But, so we have this shiny Nuzlocke going on. Oh, look, there's a bunch more on the ground. This middle spot seems to be where the most spawn. Pokeplaya setup tour? Maybe. Maybe 10K subs we do the setup tour. How about that? But, I don't know if I want to... Like, I might want to finish the Nuzlocke here in this setup, so it's just all the same. Because, like, one thing with me, I like consistency. I like everything being the same. I don't know if I'd want it, because, like, it'll be halfway through the Nuzlocke, just the whole... Everything will just change. And I don't know if I'd want to do that. Oh, yeah, look, another cluster of them up here. I wonder if I've ever even seen a mass outbreak of them. And just not gone to it. So what I might do is, I think I'll do... We might grind the Nuzlocke next week and finish it. You know, like, make sure the setup, I have everything working and stuff. Rather than just getting it Saturday and starting streaming on it Sunday and having stuff just go wrong. That's what I might do. We hold it down here for the next week. Wrap up the Nuzlocke. Then from there we go. We'll be doing the first thing I might do. We might throw it, but we might go to I might do a platinum randomizer. I've never played platinum beginning to end. There's so many Pokemon games when I was younger. Like, I had them. I don't know how I got... I don't even know where the platinum game is. I know where most of my... Like, I have my 2 original Pokemon games right over here on a shelf. My original Pokemon Pearl game. Pokemon Pearl was the first Pokemon game I ever played. My cousins got it for me, but they got it used from GameStop, so it was already beat. And it had every starter up until Gen 4, had every legendary up until Gen 4. So, like, dude, there's so much stuff on there. I'm like, I can't reset this game. And so I never played through that game beginning to end. But I went through and battled everything, like the Elite Four, went all over the gen, explored everything. Like, I did the whole song and dance with that game. Black and White was the first game I got brand new and played beginning to end. And I have both those games. I don't know where any of my other games are. My brothers, they know where all theirs are. Like, actually, no, I have a copy of Soul Silver somewhere over there. My one brother has, like, Ultra Moon, Omega Alpha Sapphire. And I think he has Pokemon X as well. And Black 2, White 2. I had Platinum. I don't know where it went. You've never played through Soul Silver? Soul Silver I played through a couple... I think it was during the... I played through it. Again, I'd started it, but I never finished it. So then I just grabbed the game, reset it, and then I played through beginning to end in, It would have been... Dude, it was like during the pandemic. It would have been summer 2021, I think? 2019. No, it would have been summer 2020, I think. Summer 2020. Oh, look, Bellsprout was just sitting there. Yeah, summer 2020, I believe, is when I played Soul Silver. It was a fun game. I really liked it. Honestly, I don't remember. I think I caught Lugia. Because I know I accidentally killed Lugia. I hit him with a crit with Gengar with Shadow Ball. I have a picture of it. I took a picture of the DS screen. I'm like, there's no way. It said, you landed a critical hit or something like that. And it's like Lugia on 0 health. That's like, oh, good lord. How do you feel not having access to Dawn Fan? I have not gotten Dawn Fan. I didn't have it on my team. My team was Typhlosion, Ampharos, Gengar, Heracross. Oh, God. Ampharos, Heracross, Gengar, Typhlosion. I'm going to have to look. I don't even remember. I know exactly where the game is. I'll have to check. I'll let you guys know next time we stream and I'm talking about it. Oh, that's gonna bother me, dude. Who was on the team? 9 more Mons? 9 more Mons? Hey, shout out to you, Mayo. You've been grinding. There's no way I have a picture of the team, do I? Here, I know I have a picture of me getting the crit on the Lugia I can show you guys. Where is it? Let's see, gotta go to the summer. Man, where is it? I know I have a picture of it. This one I got Crystal Lugia, July 4th, 14th, 2020. When I found some Hidden Fates tins in the store, July 15th. Dude, I'm so close. I know it's right around... Here it is. Found it. I have to show you guys this. Look at that. Gengar, Lugia. Lugia, no HP. A critical hit. I killed Lugia. W Gengar, I killed Lugia. But look, we were talking about the sprites earlier. Look how sick Lugia looks here, man. Look how awesome that is. Now he just like floats there like this. Look how sick that looks. That looks so awesome. Yeah, I got the crit on Lugia. Thankfully, I had saved right before, so I was able to go back and do it again. But man, that was scary. Getting the crit on Lugia, common W Gengar. Hey, Gengar is a beast. When was that, man? That was August 15th, 2020. Man, that was a while ago. August 15th, 2020? That was right around when I really got, like, right back into Pokemon. I'd always liked Pokemon, but, like, I kind of, like, fell out of it for a little bit there. Like, I still followed the stuff and knew what was going on, but I wasn't, like I always described, like, for the TCG. I was following what was being released, but I wasn't actively collecting and buying new stuff. It wasn't until Sword Shield Base that I started buying stuff and got really back into it again. Because I've told this story before, but I was watching a YouTube video of someone opening up Sword and Shield Base. I saw them get this Rainbow Rare VMAX Lapras. I'm like, that card's awesome. I love Lapras, one of my favorite Pokemon. I grinded for it in Pokemon Go. I'm like, I'd love to have that card. So me and my brothers go to Target. I'm like, that's the only card I want to pull. And then we're at Target. They're like, oh, are you going to get the Lapras? I'm like, yep, this is the tin that has the Lapras. I grabbed the first tin in the row in the Pokemon aisle. I'm like, wait, nope. They said, or does this one actually have the Lapras? I'm like, wait, nope, not this one. Put it down, grab the one that was directly behind it, so it would have been the second in the row. Took that one, like, this is the one that has the Lapras. Like, oh, okay. We go home. I'm opening up the tin. In the third pack, I say, this is the pack that's going to have the Lapras, and I pull the Rainbow Rare VMAX Lapras out of that pack. One of the craziest things I've ever done in my life, dude, like calling the tin and the pack, one of the craziest things I've ever done in my life. It was insane. And from there, I was hooked. I was all in on Pokemon once again. And then I'd be all in on it for a couple of years. Then about a year ago, I'm like, you know what? I want to start making videos of this stuff. Because I had all these cool things I was doing and were happening. I'm like, man, it'd be fun to document and record all this stuff. So that's why I started making the YouTube channel. But, that time, dude, was so crazy for Pokemon. Everything going on then. If it makes you feel any better, Alugia struggled to death 2 resets in a row while I tried catching it in Alpha Sapphire. Oof, that's rough. Dude, I was thinking about this. So, in Alpha Sapphire, can you Shiny Hunt Lugia? Because, like, what games can I go Shiny Hunt Lugia in? Because I was all excited. I was like, oh, I can Shiny Hunt Lugia in this game. This is going to be amazing. But then they're Shiny Locked. So, like, what do I do? A reset hunt? In Sword? No, you can't. You can't get Lugia in Pokemon Sword, can you? May, are you serious? There's no way. God, this stupid green leaves. With the DLC? Are you guys for real? See, so why in that DLC can you Shiny Hunt, but not this one? Do they, like, unlock the Shinies, or are they just forever Shiny Locked? Alright, hang on, I'm gonna have to... The sandwich is almost up. I'll check right after this. Oh, last 2 seconds. No. Alright. Didn't get anything there. Let's see. Let me look this up. Can you catch Lugia in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Dynamax Adventures. One of the newer mechanics from the DLC in Dynamax Adventures, up to 4 players will work together in a rental of Pokemon, selecting different passives, swapping Pokemon as they make their way deeper into the cavern. Oh, God. I don't know what that is. Dynamax Adventures? I've never heard of that. Max Red Adventures, which you can catch with 4 Pokemon, choose one to take home, and with the Shiny Charm, each one has a 1 in 100 chance to be shiny. 1 in 100? That's good. I want shiny Lugia so bad, dude. I don't have it in any game. Oh, wait. In Shining Pearl, you can get it. Oh my God, I have Diamond. Crap. In Shining Pearl, can you get him? How to get Lugia in Shining Pearl. Lugia is exclusive to Pokemon Shining Pearl. In order to obtain it in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, must be traded over. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Is it shiny locked in Diamond? Can you shiny hunt Lugia in in Shining Pearl. Oh my god, you can. You can Shiny Hunt Lugia and Diamond Shining Pearl. Oh my god, dude. This guy hunted Shiny Lugia in every Pokemon game. It looks so sick in whatever game this is. I think Fire Red Leaf Green. No, what is this? No, it has to be Fire Red Leaf Green because he's red. Oh my god. Yo, Mark, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Doing good. We were shiny hunting Applin. What, it's been 3.5 hours. Didn't get it yet. We're not giving... Look at that Poochyena. It's just sitting there. We're not giving up hope, though. Dude, I'm so hyped we can shiny hunt Lugia. I'm going to have to... Oh. We'll have to figure something out. I'm going to have to buy that game and just play it just so I can get it. It's not in Legends Arceus, is it? Is Lugia in Legends Arceus? 10 legendary worst were in the game, so clearly it's not. Man. Shiny Lugia we're going to get eventually. On my alt account in Pokemon Go, I got 2 shiny Shadow Lugias. Not a single one on the main. Alright, well, that's all for the stream tonight. Everyone that took the time to tune in, thank you so very much. Super and Mayo, thank you so very much for taking the time to chill all night. I appreciate it. Mr. Plush and Mark, thank you for tuning in at the end. It means a lot. I really do appreciate it. That is all we have for tonight. It's already 11:05. Dude, I gotta go to bed. It's 11:05 already. Everyone that took the time to tune in, thank you so very much. Had fun shiny hunting today. These are fun, chill streams at night. I appreciate it. We streamed a lot today. What, 3-hour stream earlier in the day? How long was the stream earlier? How long did I stream for earlier today? It's not loading. Live. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Here we are for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Almost 7 hours of streaming today. Yo, I had a great time. It was awesome. Thank you guys all so much for watching. No stream tomorrow. The next stream will be on Sunday. We will be doing the shiny-only Nuzlocke in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I have a lot of fun doing that stream. It's going to be I've been having a lot of fun doing that playthrough. It's going to be a great time streaming that Sunday. Probably go live around noon, if I had to say, for that. Noon, 1 o'clock maybe, so we'll go live and we'll play that probably for about 4 hours, if I had to guess. So that'll be on Sunday. No stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. Reason why? One, I don't really stream on Saturdays because we have videos go up on Saturday mornings. And also, two, tomorrow is, if I'm not mistaken, the Pokemon Com Day. It's the flashback Com Day for all the Pokemon from throughout the year. So I will most definitely be playing that tomorrow. So I'll be playing that tomorrow, but there is still a video going live tomorrow, 11 a.m., just a little under 12 hours from now. It's actually 11 hours and 54 minutes from now. New video on the channel will be going live. It is a good one. It is a compilation of all of the shiny Pokemon encounters we had from throughout this past year. So if you guys like the shiny hunt stuff, make sure you tune into the video tomorrow. It is a good one. You will not want to miss it you will not want to miss it for sure. And at the end, it gives a little sneak peek of my plan, or I should say, shiny hunting goal of 2024. But that isn't until 11 a.m. That isn't until 11 a.m. tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune into that. As of this stream right here, that is all I have. To all those that took the time to tune in, like I said, Mark and Mr. Plus, thank you for tuning in here at the end. And Super John and Mail, thank you guys so very much for chilling all night. I really do appreciate it. It truly does mean a lot. But like I said, that is all. Thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And this is the PokePlaya.